Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the Monday stream.
Didn't do anything but slow our roll today.
Oh, wait, how's this cat man putting his arms back like that? He looks fabulous. Is this
the cat man?
Yeah, there's a cat man here. He's basking in the sun as all cats do, but he's got like a pose I haven't seen, at least that I can't do yet. Might be a cat man thing. The cat man thing? Oh, cat man, get all the best seats. Best seats, the cat man. Yeah, I look good in my mount chair, so it's okay. I still win the mount chair. Still best chair.
The mount chair?
Yeah, before I get Garrett on screen here, I'm going to execute a quick Discord thing. We're bidding on a house, and I need to engage
in some power bestowage.
The free company business here. I'm just going to do that real quick before we get things underway. I can't see chat right now while I do this.
All right. Hey, chat, how you doing?
There we go. All right. It is completed.
There's a throne now that beats your chair, is what we're being told.
Huh? There's a throne now that beats... Well, I'm not... The chair, merely how Elizon sit in said chair, is I've already won. I've already won territory.
Ah, yeah. Male hearers have the worst sitting animated. They're terrible. They're just bad. We have no good sitting. We have no good sits.
No sitting allowed. Engaging next. A bit of music there. All right. Switching over. Pressing buttons. That's me frozen. Where's Garrett? There's Garrett. All right, I need to
right here.
I need to refresh.
The whole time.
Yeah, I got to refresh myself.
Slowly growing my beard back after shaving it off for that Beetlejuice costume.
What? Okay.
What?
I got to press the button. Hang on.
What?
It's all good.
What?
There we go. I did it. It's all good. I'm here.
Kyle did a thing.
I pressed the buttons.
Kyle had to do a thing, everybody.
I had to do it. It's all good. We made it.
Good day, One Gunslinger. Thanks for that super chat before we even got started.
Yeah, much appreciated. Much appreciated.
Drummer Lochnar celebrating 3 months in our membership, saying, I've paid for none of these memberships. Thank you, chat. And don't forget to vote tomorrow, America.
Very good use of a free message.
My mail-in ballot that I forgot to mail in is ready to be dropped off at a Dropbox tomorrow.
Yep, we got one at the local library.
I'm trying. Florida's gonna Florida. I'm trying. Edmund, thank you for gifting 10 memberships.
10 memberships.
We weren't even live yet.
Yeah. Well done. Thanks for helping out with the house, and
the
the company, and everything else.
timer was caught.
The time, yeah, it was live. Things were live, but we weren't here in person yet.
Yeah. Yaleen joined the Gearbox while we were counting down. Thanks, Yaleen. Welcome to the Gearbox. Enjoy your emojis. Enjoy your members-only chat in our Discord channel. If you're not in our Discord channel, join it. And if you haven't linked YouTube to your Discord account, do that, and you'll get access to the members-only chat. It's wonderful.
It's lovely things.
It's wonderful. Professor Oak gracing us for 2 months.
2 months.
Can I get my Pokedex yet, Mr. Oak? I really would. A doctor, I guess, would be the polite way.
They're all named after trees.
No. Says enjoy the role quests. They're great. I'll be casually enjoying the fun from work. GG's.
I hope we can speed along your work. Thank you for joining us.
That's what we're here to do, Kyle.
Yeah.
Help people get through their workday.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be.
Through?
We're gonna keep it pretty casual today. We have some line in uppage. I don't know if you need to do scholar quests to unlock them either, so we might be able to do some healer ones too. But then we'll go level, and maybe we'll squeeze in some more role quests as the stream finishes. We'll see. No super serious schedule today. I am quite frazzled, so I can take no more serious schedules. I'm spent. I'm frozen. I'm freezing. As any comedy movie about pregnancy will tell you, it is very cold in my house right now, and I'm doing well. And yeah, we're still awaiting arrival. The estimation has been pushed to this coming Tuesday, because once you're past the due date, which is entirely made up, they just base it off the last pregnancy. So
this coming Tuesday is in tomorrow?
No, as in next Tuesday. It's more of a birth month kind of thing.
So there's a very real possibility we might miss some streams next week. I'm leaving for California on Monday.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah. If you're out of town, then the streams will be non-existent.
I'm going to host some Hearthstone business. That said, my flight out is late. Okay, so Kyle, if you can't stream next Monday, I will be here earlier than usual.
Okay.
So that I can leave in time for my flight.
Sure. Yeah, just turn on your camera in the airport. Just start talking.
I'm also being told that I'm being supplied with generous hotel internet in case I want to stream while I'm there.
Oh, so, cool.
You know, I'll probably be pretty tired that night, so I'm not promising Jack, but I might get there and be like, I want to keep streaming. So we'll see how that goes. Jorsh, thanks for being a member for 2 months. Said you gents always make me smile. Thanks for the fun times.
Joining us.
That's very presumptuous of you, George. For all you know, today's gonna be a shit show where Kyle and I are just like grumpy and mad at each other the whole time. We're just he's gonna talk about how he's so great because he only watches subs, and I'm gonna talk about how I'm so great because I understand the true meaning of new Star Wars.
Yep.
And we're gonna fight.
Yep. That's it. That's the plan.
Yep. That's it. That's totally gonna happen.
Oh, speaking of stream Final Fantasy 14 from the Blizz campus, has Preach put out his video yet where he did his interviews? Does anyone know when that's happening? Is anyone in the Preach community who is aware? Because I really want to see Ian interviewed by Preach. That is like so high on my watch list right now.
I believe that is not the case. I follow Preach on Twitter and did not see anything.
Okay. I just don't know if like in a stream he's mentioned if they're working on it, when that's coming out, because I'm very, very curious to see that video.
Yeah, still being edited, I believe. That doesn't surprise me. It looked like he was very busy.
Yes.
So he was very busy. Also, you don't know. He could have been also doing interviews about things that were involved like an NDA, and you can't talk about it until something gets announced or something.
I saw on the stream he was like showing off some footage from around there, but I have no doubt that he has probably planned a video that he can't put out until a certain point, since he was invited onto the campus.
Yeah, like you do. A couple folks have asked. I'm going to drop a link in here. Here's the link to the announcement of the event I'll be hosting for Hearthstone.
Oh, yes.
It's called the Death Knight Show Match. It's November 16th through the 17th. Starts at 9 a.m. Pacific time. It'll be on both Twitch and YouTube on the official Hearthstone channel.
Mm-hmm.
I will be hosting it alongside Slissa. If you're a Hearthstone fan, you probably know who Slissa is. If you're not, she rules. That's all you really need to know. But yeah, that's what I'll be doing out there. And I'm hoping to stream at least twice that week.
There he is. There's his name, everybody.
There it is.
Right there.
There it is.
Right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Garrett, and it's linked to my non-$8 Twitter. Yep. Linked to my non-$8 Twitter. Hope you're still seeing my tweets.
Don't give a rat's ass, man.
I'm legitimately curious, like, what if we just blocked everyone we saw with an $8 Twitter verification? Like, would that then defeat the algorithm, the new algorithm?
People say that stuff all the time. Like, yeah, oh, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. It's like, I've lost my MySpace. I've deleted my Facebook. Like, it's just one more. I'm not in defense of Twitter. I don't really care.
Yeah. I'm entirely amused. I couldn't be more amused right now. I think it's hilarious. Little worried for my social media of choice, but for the most part, I'm laughing. It is great. This is what a time to be on Twitter. The user formerly known as John, thank you for the super chat. Hey Garrett, if you're interested in cosplaying Beetlejuice again, look up some pics of his Broadway version that include a beard. You know, I've seen the Broadway Beetlejuice and forgot that dude has a beard. I really want to see the Beetlejuice Broadway show, by the way.
Is it still going?
Got a beard. Oh, yeah, dude, it's on Broadway.
Like,
it is a smash success.
Oh.
It ain't going nowhere as far as I understand. Oh yeah, look at the. Oh, dude, I actually really enjoyed this rendition of the Beetlejuice suit. That's fantastic. Oh yeah, I should have just done this. Wouldn't have had to shave. I messed up, everybody. We messed up. Thanks for the super chat, John.
Thank you.
Yes, technically.
Yes, as well. Mine is being dropped off in the library Dropbox this eve.
Yeah.
This fine evening.
I will be dropping mine off tomorrow morning. I'll be getting in my car, driving to a Dropbox, dropping it off. Because it got lost in the mail. And I don't trust snail mail to get it there on time. So we're going to do the Dropbox tomorrow.
So, just for like science, equip your scholar and see if the quest is actually available to you.
Okay.
Or do you have to have level?
Well, that's not. Okay, well, hold on. What level do you need to be?
70.
Oh, just 70. Okay.
Just 70 for the first one.
Okay, because I'm only 71. What one is the scholar quest?
I believe the healer one is this guy.
The healer quest.
This...
Giot?
Yeah, I think it's Giot.
It is blue, not
red.
Okay,
you're able to do healer. That's nice. Okay, you don't have to have done those.
Delightful.
Yeah. And then I think we can start today the first tank one, and if we do like a dungeon or two, we can probably do the second tank one.
Nice.
So we've got a
gear.
heading.
Oh, good. Now I have like no abilities for my scholar because I haven't done a single quest.
I'll put up a poll here. We'll see what if we should start with tank or healer first. I'm curious to see what this start a Q&A button is, so maybe we'll try that out, the new YouTube stream feature, when we get in a dungeon.
What is it?
They added a new feature that's just start a Q&A. I don't know what it does. I assume it, like, if people enter questions in the box, it, like, builds a Q&A for us or something? I have no idea.
Interesting.
Yeah, we'll see what that feature does later today.
Kit, thanks for the super chat. Happy Monday. Here's today's joke. You ready for this, Kyle?
I'm ready.
Read it?
I haven't seen it.
Where do boats go when they're sick?
The doctor?
To the dock.
Okay. Yeah, I was on the right path.
I went to the dock on Friday.
I was on the right path. Yeah, how you feeling?
You've got a lot better. Most of the fluids are evacuating my sinuses today, though, so bear with me. Friday... it was tied for the most pain I've ever had in my throat. The other time it was that bad was COVID.
Gross.
I hated my life on Friday, and so I went to the doctor. Sure enough, I had strep throat, everybody.
Gross.
I blame handing out Halloween candy to kids.
Yep, kids share. Kids are good at sharing. Are you aware?
Yeah. Sharing is caring.
Yeah. No, we're still on extended lockdown because as long as Kristen doesn't get sick, we get to do pretty normal. I have to wear a mask the whole time, but it'll be mostly normal as long as nobody's sick.
Fairly normal delivery.
Yeah.
Fairly normal delivery. That's what you're hoping for.
Yeah, we've been staying inside a lot, which is not a big deal because Kristen's energy is just like I'm a little frazzled because I'm just excited to see her on the up. Like she hit week 40 and was just energy down. And I have been dadding out of my mind. I've been doing great, but I am exhausted.
Well, you're doing great, man.
Yeah.
You're holding in there.
I think so. I think I'm doing well.
Holding in there. I can barely see the cracks. even privately. I can barely tell that you just want to sleep past 6 a.m.
Hey man, you know, sleep's a mystery. It'll come and go, it'll pass.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
You'll figure it out.
Well, boats are
I'm
in.
just imagining you falling like you with a newborn on your chest while Persona 5 just idles in the background because you fell asleep.
That, you know.
A little too real.
People have opinions. People have opinions. You don't necessarily do the picture of it. Yes. Yeah, big mood. Exactly. Big mood. But for anyone on the internet who needs to hear this, and this is the last time I'll concern myself with saying this, obviously you wouldn't fall asleep with a child on your chest because that'd be dangerous. You make sure the child is safely away in the crib, and then you fall asleep. Or you have an attendant who is dude. Yeah, man. Twitter parenting was the worst. The absolute worst.
Dude, listen.
Sharing adorable pictures of my son and then being like, is that a pillow I see in the background? You're just like, oh my God, I'm here. I'm alive.
Listen, if you want to lecture someone on how they should parent, you just take that lecture and shove it so far up your ass you can no longer find it. That's how much anyone gives a shit about your parenting advice on social media.
Oh, man.
Just stop, maybe hit yourself, and then don't send the tweet.
Like and move
you
on.
Insufferable fuck of a human.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It's just that's why I'm so quiet about like on Twitter, you guys will see an announcement. You'll see me going. You'll see me announcing. But otherwise, I do not share children with Twitter. They've lost that privilege.
What's the dude version of Karen? What do we agree on that?
It's Kyle, right? Kyle was.
I'm so sorry,
it was Kyle. Yeah,
it is Kyle.
It was Kyle.
Trying to make a joke.
No, it's all good, man. I've accepted.
Just go away.
Dude,
go away.
Dude, when I was 21, I was punching drywall too, man. Like it's all,
I one time put a pair of needle nose pliers through drywall.
In anger?
I don't remember what I was angry about, but I definitely remember pulling them out of the drywall that I hucked them in anger, and they went perfectly sharp end straight in to the drywall. Like if I had meant to do it, it couldn't have been more perfect. I think I got away with it. I think I spackled over it, and then I found the paint in the garage. Dad, if you're watching, yeah, that's what that mark is.
Happens. We've all done things. I spilled over my parents' brand new rugs, which I have no frame of reference for how expensive they were, but they were expensive. My sister spilled blue nail polish, so we rode our bikes along the highway to get to a Walgreens and buy nail polish remover and rub that out of the carpet.
Did you get caught?
We did not. We never got caught. No.
Oh, hell yeah.
No, but that was not a safe bike ride for like a 13 and a 10-year-old.
Doesn't matter. You did it.
We pulled it off.
You got away with it.
We pulled it off.
Got away with it. The great nail polish remover caper.
Yeah.
That was
a classic caper. Like we called
you were 13?
Yeah. I was 13. Yeah.
So 8th grade?
Yep. Would have been right in 8th grade.
All right. Well done, 8th grader. Well done. Limp Bizkit playing in the background. I have no idea what you listened to when you were 13.
I think I just listened to what was ever on my dad's massive changer, so probably Disney music.
Or Mojo, that's hilarious. That'd be great. My parents did inform me that they are looking forward to watching the Hearthstone event, that they will be tuning in for it.
That's great.
So, see if I can sneak in a hi, Mom.
Yeah.
At some point.
You should. That'd be adorable.
Yeah.
That'd be adorable.
Yeah, they heard about it, and it's nothing like being 35 years old and your parents being excited for you, like being just as excited for you to go host a thing for a major video game studio as they were for like your freshman year recital. It's the same energy, man. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Arwojo, thanks for the super chat as well. Said I'm barely over the flu I had last stream. It was a week of saying ugh a lot, but I'm glad you're feeling better, Garrett.
God, you're feeling better, Arwojo.
Yeah.
God, you're feeling better, Garrett.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks. As I literally mute to deal with some.
It'll happen. It's okay. Hey, that's why we're chill today. It's gonna be a chill stream, you know.
I think we're just gonna be chill until the baby comes from here on out.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the plan. Honestly, on that front, like what we saw around the corner there with the step pyramids, and it seems like we're getting close to that like level 75 sort of. It hits the fan and the sandwich is complete. Now eat the sandwich of Shadowbringer. Like I kind of don't want to go any further because I feel like we just stop when it was really, really good, no matter like where we stop next time.
Yeah, I think where it pauses solid.
Yeah,
like, I understand what's coming next, but it doesn't feel like an insufferable cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't know. We're doing like we've been saying for weeks, we're doing the best we can with how much stuff is popping up in our lives right now.
Yeah.
But you know, I think we're at a good place to pause the MSQ for a bit. So that's what's going to be going down.
It's our informal announcement, possibly, of what we might possibly do. But then if you see an MSQ stream Thursday, hey, don't worry about it. Or Wednesday, I guess it would be this.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah. Yeah. John, thanks for super chat. I had strep 2 months back. Took 2 rounds of meds to clear. Solidarity. Glad you're feeling. Dear God, John, I'm so sorry. I have had that before. I had an older, my last doctor gave me freaking antibiotics for everything. So it did get to a point where amoxicillin didn't do shit anymore. Then they figured out that I just had allergies, and that was leaving me more vulnerable to throat infections than your average bear. And once I got on freaking normal ass allergy meds, I think this is the first time I've had strep since, and that was back when I was like 28.
Yeah, you were getting it. You got it seasonally back when we were doing Starcast.
One year I got it twice. Yeah. It sucked. And another year I got strep once, and then later that year I got bronchitis, which really blew. But yeah, anyway, I'm on amoxicillin right now, and it appears to be working just fine.
Nice.
So huzzah. This is the first time I've been on antibiotics in a long time. No one cares. Kalar Media, thank you for the generous super chat. Hello, and welcome to my 300-page dissertation on how to properly parent. Holds up dissertation, clears throat. Lights dissertation on fire and bows. Thank you for coming to my dissertation. I hope you both enjoyed. That's how you do it.
Like someone.
That's how you do it.
Someone was saying earlier too, it's improv. Yep.
Or you have a real personal relationship with the person.
Yes.
And you understand the type of advice that they are ready to accept. That's the other way you do it. That's the other way you do it. Don't talk to strangers on the internet like you know them. That is a quick way to get blocked. Or if it's me, muted. So you can keep talking to me all you want. I'll just never see it. I'm a big muter. I'm a big fan of the mute. Thanks for the super chat, Das. I'm going to say, oh, whoa. That's what I'm going to say. It's like an all caps ooh woo.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to see the World Cup? Like soccer?
U.S. plays? Oh, I don't know anything about sports.
I don't watch soccer.
No.
I don't think I've ever watched soccer in my entire life. If that's what you mean, unless there's another World Cup that I'm gonna wear.
My brother and sister-in-law got super into the Overwatch thing that happened this week, and they were telling me all about that.
Heard it was good. Although I
heard the opposite.
Really good was Worlds. I heard Worlds was really good.
I heard this was awkward, and that
sucks.
The production was lacking. But
well, okay, never mind. I do still follow quite a few of the casters, and that might have been where I was seeing the positive feedback.
Okay, yeah. This is.
Listen, dude, I like a lot of the talent. I think a lot of the talent that works Overwatch, I think they're real good folks.
Yeah.
I just don't particularly care about Overwatch, so I don't watch. But
it was interesting. Lots of these look like my home games kind of quotes I saw around, which can be good and bad. Like I think these look like my home games often happen when the teams are very well matched or sometimes poorly matched. I kind of thinking about it this weekend. It really made me miss esports a bit. It's been a half a year.
Read Tamlin's message and to know why I'm dying.
Are you saying you underwatch? Yes.
That's great. Yeah. That's fantastic. It's such a good joke. Well played. Yeah, man. I think collegiate esports are anytime we watched back when Heroes of the Dorm, which was a collegiate Heroes of the Storm, like big budget Heroes of the Storm tournament. That's how I always felt. I was like, ooh, these look like home games. But your best home games.
Yeah.
It's like they're not quite at a pro level. But so you get these kind of knockdown drag out fights that in a more pro environment would probably be over a lot faster. But yeah, dude, my whole feed was nothing but Elon Musk jokes and Worlds tweets over the weekend. That was it. Like, all of my Blizzard buddies are apparently massive League of Legends esports fans. Because like they were all like, every friend of mine that works at Blizzard was tweeting about Worlds.
If only there was some kind of game they could have made that was kind of like League of Legends.
Oh, be nice.
If only they could come up with some sort
None
of like
them were Heroes of the Storm developers.
systems.
Not a one of them was an ex-Heroes dev.
Weird.
Not a one of them. I didn't see anything from our buddy Adam tweeting about Worlds. I could have just missed it. I don't know. Maybe Adam likes League, but I've never seen him tweet about it.
Strange.
Das, thanks for being around for 5 months. Oh, hey, I noticed I have this time. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, Das.
Happy Monday, Das.
Happy Monday. Daycos super chatted. My Dallas Fuel won. Caught every bone game this season and can't wait for next season to defend their title. San Fran Dallas finals were the best. I'm glad you got something out of it, Daycos.
I heard it was dive meta, which
I just can't speak to it. Is all it really comes down to. I don't watch it. I went watch a little bit at the last BlizzCon. The stage was very cool. That was about it. Stuart, thanks for the super chat. A gift for Garrett. I hope it helps and you'll enjoy Beetlejuice Tour Fort Lauderdale, Florida, June 13th through the 25th.
Oh, look at that.
Orlando, Florida.
They're coming to town.
It's never as good as Broadway, though, when you see the tour version.
It depends.
It's never as good as Broadway.
No, of course. Those are like lived-in actors. They are that role. I mean, some of them do 2 roles a day, so they...
I watched I watched multiple like bootleg YouTube versions of the American Idiot Broadway show, and then when it came through town, I was like, oh, none of the Broadway cast is a part of this. It's a bit of a bummer.
That'll happen. Sometimes you get like older retirees joining a tour, and that's really fun. Like we had... when I got to see Les Mis, our Jean Valjean was a retired fan of the opera, the Phantom.
Oh shit!
And he was a badass. Cool. He was awesome.
Oh, that's awesome. That's cool. It was still a good show. Don't get me wrong. I still enjoyed going to American Idiot, but the stage wasn't as elaborate.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. Why do I not remember an American Idiot Broadway show? Well, because it was very much a product of its time, probably. But I will look into that, Stuart. Thanks for letting me know. Katie would be super down for that. I should knock. No one tell Katie. Don't tell Katie. Super Side Swiper, thanks for the super chat. Hey guys, glad to see you're starting roll quest. Warning, you won't be able to fully clear healer at this point in the MSQ. The area to finish it isn't accessible right now.
That's fair.
You're gonna do a taster today. We're gonna do what we can.
I don't think we would be able to. Oh, you're back on dark. How do I see like a card? I guess I can like go to your card maybe. Let's see, adventurer plate. Would that tell me all your info?
I don't know. I'm not sure
how
anyone's info.
I'm not sure how to inspect you and see like all your jobs and their levels.
I could do.
People probably do that on a website.
So I don't think I could heal her because I'm not gonna be able to fight, man. I don't have any abilities. Even though I can technically start it, I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish it.
Well, as long as you have like a heal, right? You have no abilities at all?
I mean, I literally haven't done a single thing, so I'm missing like the majority of my kit.
I'm sure you don't need like your main kit.
People disagree with you.
We're not doing like a raid night or anything, and you haven't done your roll Dark Knight quest for your big something or other. But you could probably do it.
Can try it anyway.
Let's see what happens.
I can definitely tank. I can definitely damage.
We'll see what happens.
Those are ready to go because there's only 4 in this one, right? It's tanking, damage, heal. Oh wait, no, there's ranged damage and there's melee damage.
No, that's Endwalker. That's the split they did.
So what's the 4th? What am I missing?
Tank, healing, magic damage, and physical damage.
Oh, magic versus physical.
Yeah.
Okay. Dancer counts as physical, right?
Yes.
Okay. There we go. So I can yeah. So really the only one I'm trepidatious to start is healing.
I'm so curious. Like we could fire it up to see what happens. If they're like the little dude might be like, heal me through this thing, and if you don't have the ability to do it, we'll just call it off.
Okay, fair. Also though, like new concern, wouldn't my shitty array of abilities be the more entertaining version of that to watch?
That's fair. I mean, we can use the same stream key, and you could stream your part. You know, we could switch off at that point if we really want. We could get fancy in the future with that.
Yeah. Yeah, or I could stream to you on Discord, and people could watch a stream of a stream.
I'm sure the quality would be wonderful.
Would be terrible. Jeff H, thanks for the super chat. Since the healer role quest is a potential go-to for today, I told the doctor I broke my leg in 2 places. He told me to quit going to those places. I have no regrets.
Hurts when I do this. Stop doing it then.
You sit in the corner and think about what you've done.
Classic.
Christian, thanks for being a member for 3 months. Ooh, I have these too. You also, love you all. Also, the compulsory reminder to like the stream. Hope you all have a really good day and evening.
Well, thank you
too, Christian. Thank you. Thank you. The nurse scared me when I went in to see my doctor this past Friday because she's like, your blood pressure's a little high. I was like, oh God. And she's like, I'll mention it to the doctor. Doctor comes in, does the whole thing. He's like, hey, your strep test was positive. And he just goes to like leave. And I'm like, hey, doc, 1 sec. What about my blood pressure? He's like, what about it? I'm like, nurse didn't tell you shit, did she? He's like, all right, let me check. He checks it. It was like, it dropped almost 30.
Calm down.
Like on the back end. He's like, oh yeah, we see this all the time. He's like, it could be up because you're sick. It could be up because you just don't like going to the doctor. I'm like, probably both.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably both.
They take my blood pressure whenever I go to the dentist, and I'm never entirely calm.
They take your blood pressure at the dentist?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. I got a big doctor phobia. I've never had a dentist phobia. I've just been like, whatever, it is what it is. And if it's gonna hurt, they're gonna numb the shit out of me. It's never bothered me.
Well, let us begin with
let us.
Yes, let us.
Let me prepare what I'm sure we will need here. For this little guy.
So which one are we starting with?
Let's do healer.
Oh, you're dead set.
Yeah, no, I'm really. I just want to see like what this guy's gonna go on about. I'm excited for it.
I figured we would save this for last, and I don't even know what's on my bar.
Oh, we can only do the first one, I think, too. So, like, we'll get a kind of a feeling. Let's stick our toe.
Okay, I'm just warning you. Yeah. I'm gonna need to actually sit here and look at my bar for a bit.
You'll be fine. I'm sure you can ruin something.
The
spell's called ruin.
Anything.
You probably have a really bad attack and probably a basic heal that'll get you. There'll probably just be a lot of talking. It's gonna be fine.
I've got Broil 2.
Okay.
It's 2.5 seconds. Deals uninspected damage with a potency of 240. I'm going to assume that's the...
sounds good.
Whatever the thing you were saying. That's the Scholar version.
Sounds
Ruin.
good. Yeah, Ruin. Yep, sounds good.
Scholar, Ruin. Then we've got Bio 2,
okay,
which is a 2.5 second cast and deals uninspected damage over time. So that's my dot.
Okay.
But it sucks because it has a cast time. Dot should never have cast times. There's my heal.
Okay.
Physic. How do you say this? I've always called it psychic in my head, but I don't think that's right.
I don't know. You're the scholar here.
Oh, it is instant. That's the recast. Oh, I'm looking at recast. It is instant. Thank God.
Physic?
Physic. Silly name. Why do I have 2 fairies? What is the difference?
I believe
Eos, Celine. Both cast Embrace. What's the point?
Nope.
Is there a difference?
You don't know. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. You don't. No.
Color? That's it? That's actually kind of awesome. Hold on, Kyle. I need to pick my fairy.
Okay.
Let's see.
Pick your fairy. See your fairy.
I think I like the other one better.
Yeah.
That one's a little bright and hard to tell.
And that one's got thigh highs on.
Yeah.
And
okay.
Thigh highs
do
save lives. So.
Yeah. Thick thighs save lives.
As they say.
What's this? Repose? Oh, that's asleep. Okay, let's get moving off the hotbar. Probably not gonna use that.
Yeah.
Asuna, that looks like it's a cleanse. Remove a detrimental effect from a target. Hey, healer man, how do I know if I can remove it?
Oh, there will be a white bar over it.
A white bar over the icon or over the player?
The icon, which you can't make bigger.
The individual individual debuff that I can get rid of?
Yes, in the long lines of debuffs.
I also have Art of War, which looks like an instant on a recast, so that's more damage. How do I want to set this up? Do I want to put my... All right, I'm going to do damage on 1 through 3. Oh, wait, there's Ruin. I do have Ruin. It just straight up does less damage than Broil, though, and has the same cooldown.
Oh,
but it's instant. What? Why do I have Ruin? I'm confused. It is ruined too, yes.
No.
You have 2 ruins. Fey illumination, increase healing magic. Okay, so that's a cooldown. There's res. We'll put that somewhere. There's a magic. Get your magic power back. Your mana. Oh, there's my swift cast. Oh my god. There's like fairy abilities, man. Like, what am I doing? Why am I ordering my fairies to do things?
Those things are probably outdated, I would assume, much like the carbuncle stuff.
Yeah, but again, I also don't have that many.
You're gonna be
abilities.
fine. It's gonna be fine. He'll probably be like,
Heal me.
and then he'll run in and he'll just spam a thing, and
Okay,
it'll be over before
I
we know
also
it.
I have a second heal. I found a second heal, Kyle. It's called Adloquium.
Okay.
Grants galvanize, nullifying damage equal to 125% of the amount of HP restored. Oh, there's a lot of tech. This thing reads
Sounds
like a
like a
magic
shield.
card.
Yeah, sounds like a shield.
Adlo is shield. Okay, that's the shield. Okay, so Physic and Adlo are my mitigate damage with Adlo and make up the damage with Physic, as the shitty half scholar I am.
I actually don't know how shields work in this game, if new shields stack with old shields or if shields cancel out each other. I would assume
we'll
don't
just,
cast shield back to back.
Yeah. Oh, and then what's this chain stratagem? Increase the rate at which target takes critical hits by 10%. It's an interesting target, huh? So you could put this on a baddie. Anyway, all right. Let's try it.
All right.
Let's try it.
We did get some super chats though. Then we'll set sail.
Oh, did we? I'm so sorry, everybody. Sitting here trying to figure out shit. Swiper, thanks again. Just as long as you have done them before the level 81, it will be fine. But remember to take care of those. Yeah. We're gonna get them all done.
Oh yeah, I don't think you can even beat the game.
No. Well, you have to do one of them.
Yeah, you have to do
You
one.
have to do one of them.
Yes.
Yeah. Voice of a Gamer, thanks for Super Chat. Unfortunately, the Beetlejuice musical is leaving Broadway in January. Oh, but it will be going on an American tour. Yeah. That's what we were talking about earlier, voice. As the American tour. Edmund, thank you for the generous super chat. I leveled Summoner to 90 with only using Scholar for the duties to get it leveled. I feel your pain. Hey, yeah, here we are. Here we find ourselves. But that's also what's cool about Summoner and Scholar, man. It's so unique. All right, let's talk to Gidget here. I don't know how to pronounce this dude's name.
Gonna be great.
All right, accept. He's singing Vengabus? What are you doing?
He was drinking. Don't you know better than sneak up on a draft mid-flagon? Not even a proper greeting, neither. Look here. Lally-ho! The name's Giot.
I'm just gonna go with Lally-ho!
Yeah, when in Rome.
Hopefully I'm not insulting you.
Now there's a greeting.
Oh, this is already
Lally-ho's
charming.
aside, just who are you anyway? I dare say I remember someone like yourself if we were ever met. You're from the same strange land as the Crystal Exarch, you say? Well. Here's an odd sort. The Exarch is. Or he's an odd sort, the Exarch is. He knows things, right? And he's got some sort of mystical power. Don't suppose you're the same, are you? Because I could use some with the powers like of which this world has ever known. I'm hunting sin eaters, you see? Well, one in particular.
Oh, we're on a monster hunt. Hell yeah.
A healer, and not half bad at the job, eh? I like
Oh,
your
I'm definitely
confidence.
half bad. I'm 100% half bad.
And I wish I could take your word for it, since you sound like you're what I'm looking for. But I have to ask you to prove it. There's no need for that. Listen here, the sin eaters I hunt ain't your average abomination.
For what?
You can't blame me for wanting to make sure I'm not leading you to your grave. Now, that would be bad for us both. So, you get yourself on over to the Forest of Lost Shepherds, and we'll see what you've got.
It's gonna be great. You're gonna do great. You're gonna heal the hell out of the thing, and it'll be fine.
I'm not worried about failing because that would be hilarious.
Yes.
I was more just worried about what we just did, where I had to like look over my bar and figure shit out.
Oh, well, sure. I mean, if it makes you feel better, I will not be properly doing a Paladin rotation when we get there.
Are you ready?
I'm going. We're not a party. I'm already
ready. Are you ready for the? Are you bracing for the judgment?
Oh yeah, no, I'm just.
Thank you, Anna. Anna just gave me major upgrades for my scholar gear.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do any sort of proper rotation on Paladin. That thing is gonna require hard work and focus, of which I do not currently possess. That'll be end game. I'm gonna kind of let all the buttons stack up, and I'll deal with it later. I honestly don't know if I'll stick with Paladin, because it sounds like Warrior is just so much easier to play. If I do want to tank, the whole magic stance, Requi thing, it feels made up at the moment. But you know, I'm talking out my ass, like I don't really know anything. But just
all of the oh god, I really need a new scholar's arm. Where was I going with that? All of the self-healing talk I hear about Warrior really intrigues me.
Yeah, because blood
I love self-healing.
Blood decay was really fun and very easy.
I disagree, but
you disagree on the fun part, but it was easy.
It was definitely easy.
Yeah.
I take umbrage with the fun part.
Yeah, then you could do so, but it was very easy.
That's why I like Dark Knight so much. Everyone's like, why do you like Dark Knight so much? I'm like, because it's like if Blood Decay was fun to play.
Yeah,
that's what it's like.
I really liked Unholy. When they tried to allow it to tank, it was awful at it. So I'm glad they got rid of that, but it would have been fun to see Unholy work as a tank.
I want them to bring back Frost as the tank spec. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Where do we leave off here?
Where are you? Are you here?
Where? Where'd you go?
I went to Lakeland.
Oh. I'm seeing where super chats are.
Oh, very well then.
Ilja, thanks for the super chat. Is Garrett finally earning his scholarship?
Scholarship.
I guess you earn a scholarship.
Yeah.
I guess you earn it. Sideswiper, thank you for multiple super chats. Kirsty, thanks for super chat. Wishing you luck in your scholar. Garrett, your attempt to figure out the abilities has reminded me of my own as I had leveled summoner first. That's where I find myself. I don't have a mount hotkeyed. Give me a moment.
Very well. I see lots of people saying that Gunbreaker's pretty easily. Paladin's fine. No takes are overtly hard to play. It's more just like the going in and out of the magic kind of stance. It's a very cool idea, particularly when I might be disengaged for a bit to do some actual damage. But it's intimidating in a stream sense. It's something that I would want time at a target dummy. Maybe we'll save it for a whimsical someday.
Oh, Baggins, I apologize. I glanced at this and thought it was the previous doctor joke. Baggins super chatted and said, Doctor, it hurts when I touch my shoulder. It hurts when I touch my arm. It hurts when I touch my stomach. What's wrong with me? And doctor said, you have a broken finger. I broke my little toe once. There's no joke. It sucked.
Yeah. Breaking things sucks. I broke my arm 3 times growing up. I just love breaking my arm. If there is a spoiler-free version of what Sideswiper had to say, feel free to post it in the mod chat for us mods. But we shall be engaging.
Also, please don't fight with our mods.
Oh, yeah.
No, take it private. Don't fight in our chat.
Do not battle with the mods. Engaging.
Sideswiper, this is a warning. You need to cut that out right now, or I'm gonna hit you with the timeout.
Oh, Valentuna. Glad you... What is this music? Huh. Glad you found the place all right. Now, for the prey. That'll do. Now I just Take a deep breath and... Hey! Your mother was a hobgoblin. Ain't much for looking at. Neither. Come here and face me, you craven shite. It's a hideous beast.
Though Giat lies prone, the creature appears indisposed to cease its rampage. It seems that it'll have to be dealt with. Should we battle res him?
Hold up, I'm just moderating real quick.
Okay. As we moderate here, with a quick break for said moderation. Thank you to Navi for the super chat. Garrett's stapled a stack of leaves together and tied a June bug to the string. Follow him around and pretend to be a scholar and do the role quest. The wizard gear. Base level wizard gear is always weird. I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna enter the circle without you. I'm just gonna click the dude. Ah, there's a more pressing matter at hand.
Anna, thank you again. Don't feel the need to give me the full scholar set, but I do appreciate it.
I mean, how many tomestones do you have? You might be able to go get yourself tomed.
I think I have a scholar set. I think I just forgot to put it. I don't want to take any more time on my scholar here.
Okay, all right. Well, let's go fight this thing, and perhaps we'll fight it together in my amazing DPS with all my dude.
Yeah.
The DPS sucks no matter what you do. Like, there's nothing to it.
Oh yeah, it's not duty, so we can
yeah,
we can help each other.
Oh, so there's
with
two
this.
of them. There's two of them. Or I guess. Oh, that looks like someone else has spawned one. We have friends joining the quest.
Wondrous. Oh, that's a that's an AoE. Interesting. Is there anything I can weave? Doesn't look like it.
Not usually, but your eyes are so busy. I'm so happy that DPS isn't complicated because my eyes are always busy looking at health bars. I do not have time to do some sort of combo thing. Though maybe Sage has complicated DPS combos because they heal through damage.
Aha! See, that wasn't so bad. I reckon that I broke
It's like
three,
Kyle talking to me about playing scholar.
3 or so ribs at the very least, one femur there. Plus my bones feel fine now. Better than before, actually. And that beast gave you no trouble. Seems that you're just what I'm looking for after all. We can talk back at, we can talk about the rest back at the Crystarium over a drink or 3. The folks at the Wandering Stairs know how to keep them coming. Meet me there.
There we go. Classic questing. Allow me here.
Classic.
Allow me.
We're going this way. Oh, it's back to the Crystarium. We can just...
Sage is
We can just do
boring.
this.
Sage is boring DPS. That's fine. It should be. Like, DPS should be boring when you have other jobs to do. Like, I've seen some of your Dark Knight footage. It seems like a pretty basic rotation since you're thinking about mitigation and stuff. Got other...
Yeah, once you get the hang of it. I have no idea. Apparently, I just got something rather important once I hit level 80, but I haven't explored it yet.
Oh, right, because you hit 80 last time.
Yep.
Is there any abilities hidden in the role quests?
I don't think that's how it works now. 'Cause how would you handle that?
You would get basically an achievement, and then all jobs of that role would unlock that
Yeah.
ability at level 80. So it wouldn't be impossible, but people are saying no.
And yeah, Steve, I got that vibe too. I think Kyle just called me basic.
I'm not because you got other stuff to do. You got to be moving around bosses, making sure Thornton's bonus eye isn't pointing the wrong direction. Like, I'm not blaming you at all.
All right, what's Giat have to say?
There ain't nothing like a flagon of ale after a well-earned victory.
I'm gonna do
Jared.
bottom for the tuxedo mask memes.
I'm gonna do the bottom because that's how I feel. This guy didn't do shit.
I didn't say it was my victory, of course. I did find myself a partner of uncommon skill, so maybe it was. Ha! Whatever you want to call what we just did, doing it helped us understand each other, sure enough. I've seen that you're a masterful fighter, and you learned that I'm as fearless as a stone. And so a fellowship is forged.
Well, we're getting real serious.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait,
Is he gonna talk about Warrior of Darkness, like the little Lalafell healer?
Now,
I don't know.
Now, I'm sure you won't get yourself killed. I can tell you about the Sin Eater I'm after. It's one of the so-called cardinal virtues. Sophronism?
Sopherson?
Sopherson? And it's a nasty piece of work. Each of the virtues looks like one of those fools who brought the flood upon us. But this one takes after the worst of the bunch. La Meat. Disgrace to all dwarven kind.
Oh, so now we confirmed that Lalafells are dwarfs.
Why does Giat have like the classic mage face?
Because he has a nice helmet, I would assume.
Knowing that
And yeah, Stormcrow, this is our first role quest.
Knowing that one of our own people was a warrior of light is bad enough, but Sufferson, being out there, looking like a dwarf well, it don't help matters. A cursed thing. The Council of Elders, they don't want to live with the shame of Lamit's sins no more. So, the head of the council, the eldermost elder, stay with me here, gave me this job. Hunt down Sufferson, slay it. See that I don't keep sullying our good name. I'm our strongest warrior. Oh dear. So, if anyone's gonna do it, it has to be me. That's fine. I'm more than up for the contest of might. The problem I'm having, though, is that Sopherson keeps healing itself, and it's, well, deeply annoying. I suppose it's because Lamet herself was some kind of master of the art, but Sophrosin's healing is so powerful that no matter how hard I whack it, I can't leave a scratch. To make matters worse, it also flies around, carefree as it please, resurrecting other Sin Eaters. We'll be up to our eyeballs in them before we can do something about those
Curative
powers. That's where you come in, right?
I hit him with an yes.
Yeah, yeah. The bottom one's loaded, but I don't feel like being loaded on this poor guy.
Great! With those skills of yours at hand, we'll find a way to put an end to this strain on my people's history once and for all. You might not have heard, but the tales say that Lamet roams the land without her helm.
Oh,
there it is.
Yeah, there we go.
There it is.
She's
Lore.
She's willing to show her face to those who weren't kin.
It's a Mandalorian situation. Oh, they're not allowed to take off their helmets around each other either.
But it's only that one Mandalorian cult from the Mandalorian. Not all Mandalorians.
Oh, nice. And way to not all Mandalorians, me bro. Nice.
Not all straight up. You watched season 2. Were you paying attention, Kyle?
She knew full well that I would dishonor her. Wait. She knew full well that it would dishonor her and us all, and she did it anyway. Then there's the part where about bringing doom to all the world. Not one of our taboos, really, but it's generally frowned upon. And now she's back, face bare to the world, a Sin Eater. What could make a dwarf go so wrong? But we have ale to drink and Sin Eaters to hunt, in that order. You're healed my body, sure enough, but I'll need to make a few more flagons to restore my vigor. And by a few, I mean about 100. Come, and find me later.
Come with me, bro.
There we go.
I did not mean to, casually, well, actually, but
I was giving you a hard time.
I'm just a walking
dude.
sack of Star Wars knowledge.
I dig it, be what you're into, man. You're red, right? That one's red?
That one's red now. I
Go.
can't do it.
Okay, let's
What
go.
level do we need to be? Let's see. 72.
Cool.
All
All right, to the tank.
To the tank. I'd be best friends with this guy.
Chris, thank you for the super chat. Rosin, the ancient Greek ideal of excellence of character and soundness of mind. Final Fantasy just whips out a history book or a dictionary every time they want to
They
name
Google
anything.
it.
Yeah.
They don't know all this stuff.
No. Well, wait, are you
They
saying
are
our
on
audience doesn't
Wikipedia.
know? Or the Final Fantasy creators don't know?
I think it's probably a mix of the two.
I mean, I do fully believe that Koji is a big enough nerd to be legitimately interested in gathering all these words.
It's a good point.
It comes from a happy place. That's what matters. Is it comes from it's not like they're looking down at us, attempting to confuse us purposefully.
All right, clicking on this.
I'm very scared because the large dude has one of those crowns on, and he was very boring in the previous quests. I assume it's not the same guy.
Can't say I've chatted with you before. Think I'd remember if I had. Seen your fair share of fighting, have you? And wary besides. Rest assured, I've no secret designs. Name's Granson. Bounty hunter by trade, mostly sin eaters. When I first laid eyes on you, I had a feeling you were a tough bastard. The sort that must get mistaken for that warrior of darkness folks have been talking about recently. That all right?
I had no idea these were all going to be Sin Eaters. This is badass. Sin Eater hunters.
Easy, killer. I couldn't care less who you are or what you've done. The only thing I'm looking for these days is a like-minded partner. Someone willing to join me in the hunt for the biggest prize this side of Norvrent.
You want 2 tanks?
Uh,
Highs, you say?
I'd hear the details first.
I'll go with that. To shreds, you say? Oh, the detailed.
Thought that'd grab your attention.
Oh, okay, it's that nerd.
Dekai Sin's the fiend I'm after, one of these so-called cardinal virtues, as folks are wont to call them. Former warriors of light, the esteemed heroes who saved the realm a century ago. Dear old Brandon was one of them, I'm told. Stop me if you've heard this all before. Anyway, like his comrades, Brandon died in the process, only to return relatively recently as a Sin Eater. The better to torment we few who survive their mercy. Needless to say, I aim to put an end to that. You've heard the pitch, so what's the answer? You interested in hunting Dekaiso? Wow, that's throwing me for a loop. Dekaiso?
Yeah, they're putting sin on the end, so clearly there's a naming convention at work.
You interested in hunting Dekaiso with me? Not a whit of hesitation. I like you, sinner. Nevertheless, I'll need you to humor me and prove you're the dab hand I think you are. For my sake, as well as yours. I've heard reports of stray eaters drifting close to the Crystarium. Come with me and put my mind at ease. The Kyosin. All right, thanks.
Okay. I'm currently continuing my through line of Menphilia can't do anything right. Because it sounds like she was like, come, let's use your energy to stop the flood, but she accidentally created cardinal super sin eaters. Just
Rogue Mage, thanks for the super chat, generous super chat. The cardinal virtues are a concept in Christian theology, and their names are all Greek. If it helps to have them translated, Phronesis is prudence, Dekaiosyn is justice, Andrea is fortitude, and Sophrosyn is temperance. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Didn't know that.
I shall head to Lakeland.
Hold on, I'm looking up an old video of ours real quick.
Which one?
These are the warriors of darkness we fought in Stormblood.
Yes. Or Heaven's Word patch.
Was it Heaven's Ward?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. It was Heaven's Ward.
Yeah,
My God, it was a while ago.
That's why I don't trust Orion J at all, because Orion J like tricked us then.
Well, he was hanging out with them.
Yeah.
Yes, this is the thing I was talking. I was engaging with chat or comments this past weekend, and I think it was a thing I definitely missed, which was they were the warriors of darkness to us, but they were the warriors of light on this world.
Yes.
I 100% fucked that up.
Okay.
I did not realize that. I was kind of confused.
Yeah, I thought, like, when we made that video, I thought that was a perfectly legitimate confusion to have, so I left it in.
Oh, okay.
Because that's part of the mystery, right? Like, and plus right now we kind of have, I'm going off on Orion J, but also Orion J's like withholding information from us and maybe not telling the whole truth. Like, we are in the middle of the sandwich, and there are mysteries that we don't know all the pieces to. But yes, right now it seems that we are out hunting the husks or projections or something of the Warriors of Light as previous.
Gotcha. We're taking a left, buddy.
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid this big tree here. But now I see why people were showing up in our live stream chat and being like, you don't know who those are? Because I didn't. Yeah.
I did not put two and two together.
I get you.
I got my wires crossed on that. Wingle, thanks for super chat. Y'all were asking in a previous stream of the Warriors Light on the first word. Well, there you go. Hey, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you are. Very good. The seniors we're after were sighted west of the Ancestor Gate, so we'll need to head through there before we begin our search. Oh, and if you happen to have any objections to killing eaters for sport, remember that many were once innocent people. You'll be doing them a favor putting them out of their misery. I'm a Dark Knight, dude.
Yeah, interesting comment, bro. What? So, just the level set. When did this come online? We went back from. I think we just finished Alizé, right? We completed Alpha Known Alizé. We went back to the Crystarium, and I think we unlocked the quest right then. So I guess we hadn't done our first Light Warden kill yet. So maybe that's why that line was in there. It's after Holman. Oh, yeah. Okay. Then it's a weird line.
I mean, he doesn't know us from a hole in the ground, so
that's true. That's true. More I was thinking like, would the player in their mind be having an objection or be like, well, I don't know about these Sin Eaters quite yet, but if you finish Holminster, put down some Sin Eaters. They're bad. There's not really too much confusion.
All right, here's Grant's. Oh, there's a destination. You want to kill this tree with me?
I'm on my way.
Clear the destination. Clear the destination. He's just edgy, says Jonathan.
All right, okay. I like seeing things in their own lineup of the quests. All right, I'm here. Yeah, I guess we will have to kill this tree. Allow me to use my laser beam. Wait, no, I can't. I can't use my laser beam? That's fine. Oh, now I can use laser beams. Expertly laser beam.
All right, let's we want to destin together.
Yeah, let's destin. I'm feeling
3,
destin.
2, 1, bungee.
Bungee?
Destiny. It's a bad joke.
Oh, destiny. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna get there eventually.
Yep, I got there. Yeah, let's target the same thing. That's on me. On me.
I'm not so worried about my ability to kill things as my highest level, most geared job.
Fair.
Good, clean work. This is clearly not your first time.
Grandson?
Let's do this once more just to confirm it wasn't a fluke, though. Besides, the world could do with less Sin Eaters. Follow me. Shouldn't be much further. Grantson, known gatekeeper.
Yeah, right? Oh, he wants to...
You kill Sin Eaters, huh? Name 4 of them.
Yeah, Forgiven. That's on me for making that too easy.
It's on me. I set the bar too low. Shit. Good job, Kyle. Well played.
You're welcome.
You understood the meme. You understood the meme.
Executed it eloquently.
Kyle understood the assignment, everybody.
This grass here looks really nice. This is some really nice foliage.
Yeah, this area is cool.
I'm curious when they say they're going to update the grass if they mean to improve it past this point or bring a Realm Reborn to this point. Because this looks nice. This is some nice grass. The trees look really good. They don't rotate in those big...
I will say it's all still a little like... It's like in need of some shading. I think part of it is just they have that real world lighting, like the shadows move. So you can't just like have perfect shadows for what you want to get across, which is cool in its own right, but it does look a little flat to me.
Does World of Warcraft? World of Warcraft has a sun, but does it move?
No, it has a day and a night. It does
yeah.
not have. It does not shift. It just goes from one to the other.
Okay, so you could say in World of Warcraft the artists are selecting exactly where they want shadows for best effect.
More or less.
Yeah.
But there is the real, like, once Wrath of the Lich King came in, they added, like, real-time shadows and stuff like that, but it's still, like, based off of a singular light point in a zone. I personally prefer that, but, you know, having a day-night cycle is cool, very unique.
I think it's only rough when, like, you're talking to Y'shtola and, like, the sun is booking it across her face.
It's the random shadows that I'm like a lot of times the shadows are just like, oh, like I'm seeing I'm seeing these jaggy pixel shadows just like make weird shapes during really intense cinematics sometimes. But then there's also cinematics where they choose if it's day or night, and they like lock it, like for the big stuff in Final Fantasy 14. So
yeah, like Bardam's Metal, we did at night, and it's much prettier during the day. What? I assume the weather was forced when you first went to Alamigo, right? Because when we got in there was like a full-blown like thunderstorm going on. That looked badass.
Maybe I don't know.
I think they forced
You remember when we went to Eureka and we just couldn't see shit because it was foggy?
Yeah, and it was like panning around, being like, "Look at all the places.
Look at the fog." Yeah. So there's, I think there's benefits to both. I definitely have a preference over one. I don't think it's necessarily better, but. Yeah, I have my preference.
I honestly don't know if like screenshots de-res it either. Like I feel like just Final Fantasy in general, screenshots never look as good as the game.
It looks better in motion for sure.
Yeah, hey, maybe it's just
100%.
that motion factor.
I think so. That's because I used to really be like, oh, that doesn't look great, but I've really taken a shine to it. Anywho, shall we Destin?
Begin.
There we go.
We're serving the crap out of this.
We're really staring.
Yeah.
We're really staring. You sense a hostile presence.
Forgive that folly.
I don't know what the folly of a scorpion is.
Nope. They did wrong.
Yeah, that'll do. You're exactly the sort of man I've been looking for. Thank the gods for that. My apologies for subjecting you to such a silly test, but I'd rather not have an amateur's death on my conscience. Let's head back to the Wandering Stairs and make this official, shall we?
Okay.
Sideswiper, thanks for super chat. Well, at least they have shadows now. It used to be just a blue tint at night 1.0. Oh, really?
Oh,
They've
wow.
underworlded that shit.
Well, I mean, yeah. Do what you can, right? But
what can you do?
Yeah, it's like both ends are so interesting to me because when I was in college playing World of Warcraft, I really liked the day-night cycle. I think nights used to be a little darker back in BC. It was great, but I would also play midday a lot. As I got older, it was always night when I was in the game. So I now prefer Final Fantasy where I get to see multiple cycles when I log in at midnight when the kiddo's asleep.
I think I would prefer where there's just a day and there's a night with not real-time shadows, but it moves between the two, not in real time, if that makes sense. So do what Final Fantasy does, but don't have the shadows change.
Yeah, because you want that more...
Like blend the two. I think that's what I would prefer. Yeah, so I can get day and night no matter what time of day I'm playing, but I also get a more like artistically intentional look of zones.
I get you. It's the same argument as like custom character or pre-made character. Like one clearly is going to do more.
Yeah.
Be a better performance while the other one allows for that customization.
More or less. I mean, WoW does it as like a gradual fade. Like they have like a dusk and then it becomes night, but like you don't see the shadows like move across everything. This is like super nitpicky, by the way. This is not like
No,
a
this
major
is
thing. However,
yeah,
I did
it's an
log
interesting
into Retail
conversation.
WoW yesterday. I logged into Retail WoW yesterday. I don't know if you follow me on Twitter, but I tweeted about it.
I do follow you on Twitter, but I did not see it.
Dude, I haven't looked at Modern WoW in over. This is the longest break I've ever taken.
Yeah?
Longest break I've ever taken from World of Warcraft.
What'd you think?
It looks good, man.
It looks
WoW
good?
looks good. It is prettier than I remember. Also, the new UI is in because the pre-patch is in. Their standard UI is amazing.
Okay.
It's really good, the update that they put in. It also is basically how Final Fantasy XIV handles it, which is giving you full control over everything. Finally. And in their defense, I don't think they really needed it because, you know, add-ons are a thing there. But
Sure, but having it in the package is nice.
I think I'm going to go add-on list for as long as possible. Right now, I do not see a reason to have an add-on in World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
It's looking good. It's looking all right. Jonathan, thanks for the super chat. In 1.0 lore, the way to identify Ascians was because they don't cast shadows, but that was dropped because no one cast shadows in 1.0.
Oh, so it was a lore thing, but there weren't any shadows. So that I love that though. That's a really cool.
That's funny as shit.
It's a really cool story bit. I actually stole that for a D&D campaign recently. For I was watching Otherworld Pharmacy, and that was a thing.
And Bruno, thanks for the super chat earlier. You guys got to watch Fallen Rise of 14. There's a lot of cool and terrifying gameplay trivia in there. That's been recommended a lot. It's long, though.
It is.
Well, it's an ongoing series, isn't it?
We have several in our watch queue. I think we like skipped to 4 and 6 or something like that. But it's the Speakers Network, right?
Oh, yeah. Episode 1. Yeah. That's why we haven't done it yet. This would not be like a bite-sized React thing to do.
No, that would be a whole evening that we would watch it in a very kind of direct way.
Yeah. Well, let's see what Granson has to say.
I'm ready.
So, just to make sure you're still keen on our arrangement. Tuna, Val, will you join me and hunt the dread fiend Dakiosin and put an end to his accursed existence?
Nodders.
Excellent. Then it's settled. Now, every hunt begins with an investigation, and ours is no exception. Dakiosin can be a rather difficult eater to pin down. But before we commence ours, we would do well to attend to our respective preparations. Let me know when you're ready to proceed. Have some money.
Cool. I'm at 71 right now, so if we
can't continue.
Yeah, but if we did a little 11, we could totally continue that today. You said you had Dancer? What level?
71, I think. Yep, 71.
Okay.
Yeah. Unlike you, I've been dancing the whole time.
Yeah, you've been doing a lot of dancing.
I freaking love this job, man. I think I'm gonna stick with Dancer. I think it's
cool.
great.
Yeah.
It got to be the biggest surprise of Final Fantasy 14 for me. Like when this job was explained to me, I was like, nope. I have no interest in that. And then I played it, and it's fun as fuck, boy.
Well, it has a surprising visual feedback, and that was never brought up when I kind of asked about it. That's what did it for me. Is in a game where projectiles can be kind of iffy, I find that as a ranged physical, it's really good and gives you feedback that you're hitting.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I think this is the guy, right? This is our DPS guy.
It's blue right now.
Yeah.
Lou Reek. Good old Lou Reek. I like your emo hair, Lou Reek.
And your
Lou Reek
wide
thinks
pants.
You just might be the answer to his prayers. Wait, you wouldn't happen to be... Excuse me, my eyes are up here. Lou Reek, hey. Up here, buddy. Right here. I'm not just a piece of meat. Yes, of course you are. This is plain from the way you carry yourself. You're just the sort of man I've been looking for. You're perfect. My name is Lou Reek, and I am a bounty hunter. But not just any bounty hunter. I will have you know, nay, I am not wont to settle for the run-of-the-mill prey. I hunt sin eaters.
This is the introductory quest because everybody does DPS.
I've got news for you, Lurik. I just met a lot of people who do exactly this. It's not that special. Not only that, I have recently set my sights on a particularly notable fiend. I almost said find. one of the 4 cardinal virtues, those infamous instigators of the flood itself. Naturally, it will take considerable strength and skill to defeat such a formidable eater, and I am not afraid to admit I cannot do it alone. However, with the aid of equally formidable allies, I am confident it can be done. And you, my friends, exactly the sort of allies I have in mind to recruit. Walking away without a word.
All right.
Wait, I have money. Lots and lots of money. You will be well rewarded for your service on my honor. This is great. However, as much as I am certain you are the right man for the job, 'tis only meet that I put your skills to the proof. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say 'tis only meat.
'Tis only meat. I think I've heard it. Very Game
A
of
simple
Thrones.
test should suffice. Pray, do not be offended, but you would be shocked how many people present themselves falsely in order to enrich themselves or to impress others. Yeah, dude, I've never come across that. Oh my God, has this guy ever set off on his own?
Never had a quest before. Well, I mean, look at the size of his pants. We're probably gonna have like the rich boy storyline.
My dad owns a dealership.
Yeah, my dad totally owns a
That's
dealership,
the vibe I'm
guys.
getting from Lou Reek right now. I'm gonna go to Fort Job and then run from there.
Oh, you went to Fort Job? Wait, what? Why'd you go to Fort? What? What fort?
It's out there. No greater sport. Rendezvous with Lou Reek in Lakeland.
Oh, this is Fort Job. Never mind, I got confused.
What
No, I didn't know the name of this place. I thought something else was the thing that looks more like a fort. I thought was called Fort Job.
Obviously doing a bit for because of like YouTube comments that we get sometimes. Oh my God, Kyle, if you would just read, things would be so much easier.
Just read. God.
Just read. Oh my God. One of these days, Garrett's gonna learn how to read.
It all comes from a good place. It's people who have played this game multiple
Some people are
times.
just dicks.
Yeah, but people have played this game multiple times, and I too get frustrated when obvious things are misplayed, seemingly on purpose. Like I get it. It's pure innocence. It's pure innocence. That cannot be crossed.
Silly Beans, thanks for the super chat. 1.0 definitely had shadows. I don't know what people are on. Oh, okay. I cannot conform nor deny, but thank you for sharing.
There's a lot of factoids about 1.0 that are debatable, or I should say have multiple answers.
I mean, given the what I've heard about the optimization of 1.0, maybe most people's computers couldn't run it with shadows.
Maybe they
on.
turned shadows off. Yeah, no one could run the damn shadows. Could have been a thing.
Winkle super chatted. Chat, if you want to see them all react to Rise and Fall, vote for it next time they do a react and chill stream. That vid lost in every poll last time.
It is true. That is true.
You know, like you do. I think that's the kind of thing where we gotta like when you or me are in the same place, that it's gonna be like an off night stream where we just sit down on the couch together in person and just like chill and watch it.
Yeah, no, it would have to be the theme of the evening to keep the kind of tonal.
The evening theme.
Yeah.
Evening theme. And Sideswiper, thanks for the super chat. I very much look forward to your Fall and Rise of Final Fantasy XIV watch party. It's quite informative and funny.
Nice.
Well, it'll happen at some point. But I want to play right now.
That's true.
Lou Reek! Here we are, our proving grounds. You need only slay a beast of suitable ferocity before my very eyes to demonstrate your own. Naturally, we require bait to lure one out of hiding. Oh, do we, Mr. Vest?
Wow.
Okay. This is why you never just wear a vest, man. This is what you look like.
Oh my lord, got a package for you here.
I got your package. I got your package.
I got your package.
Ooh, my. Well done, my good man. And here is your payment. Oh, this? The bait in question. Easier to have it delivered than to take a detour and pick it up myself. Rather more efficient as well. Time is money. Time is money, friend. Couldn't help myself.
Beautiful. Yeah, well done.
Sorry. Still recovering. Now then, you need only place it in the open and slay whatever comes to claim it. I cannot imagine it will take long for something to come hither. This dude's totally a rich kid.
Oh yeah, he's loaded.
Totally a rich kid. No shit on rich kids.
no, it's fine. You know, but we all need a little self-awareness.
Yeah, a little self-aware. Exactly. Yeah. We talked about that earlier. People will hear it later though. Luber baits. What is luber baits? Let me position Kyle. Assume the position, Kyle.
Does the bait suck?
Oh, there's another destination. Oh, the bait's down. Now we need to destine.
Ah, I see. Oh, because we need to like hide behind the tree.
We need to destine. Luber baits. Give 5 stars. Oh, instead of Uber Eats.
I guess 2019 would have Uber Eats, but wasn't the pizza fiasco a different? Where's that
pizza
thing
fiasco?
Yeah, the like pizza moat fiasco of Endwalker.
I don't remember anything pizza related
There was
pertaining to Final Fantasy
pizza
14.
emote, and like they ran out of codes, or the company they were signed up with couldn't deliver the codes properly. It was a whole thing.
Oh, it was Grubhub and it was recent, people are saying.
Yeah, it was Endwalker. It was like Endwalker launch. It was all over my Twitter.
promotion. Interesting. If Twitter's still around for the next fiasco, I'm sure I'll see it because I'm following some Final Fantasy people. Fantastic! I knew I was not wrong about you. Come, let us return to the Crystarium at once. I'm gonna seize.
Bless you. I'll begin the teleport.
Jesus Christ. Everything is evacuating my face today. Oh, I was fine all morning, dude. And then halfway through, we banked a podcast earlier, everybody, because we're assuming neither of us are going to be able to record anything next Thursday. Oh man, halfway through that recording, dude, I thought I was in a bad way.
Oh no.
I was in a bad way. Matter of fact, let's hand this in. I'm going to go take a antihistamine.
Go for it. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because this is... I felt good after lunch, but it's coming back, so I'm going to go take one of those. Whew. I promise y'all, I feel amazing compared to how I felt over the weekend.
If I were a rich man.
So yeah, it's cat allergies. It's cat allergies.
What? Where did all this... Oh, he put it there. Nice.
Congratulations on a kill well made, my good man. I dare say this is the beginning of a beautiful partnership. Let us commemorate the occasion with a feast, eat, drink, and question where my funds come from. I'm taking some out, liberties there.
Grunt crunch. Snort, slurp, grunt.
Wonderful stuff, isn't it? My compliments to the chef.
Oh, you can burp on command. Well done.
I can. I should like to return to our earlier discussion, that of the virtue I have engaged you to hunt with me. Andrea is her name, and she roams Norvrant in the guise of Renda Ray, fallen warrior of light and renowned hunter of elves. Oh. She's a most elusive eater who has been sighted in every corner of the realm. Though her movements are unpredictable, she has often been witnessed pursuing and slaying extraordinarily dangerous beasts. I can well imagine the question forming in your head. Why not leave her be? If anything, is she not aiding local communities after a fashion? Alas, no. For the beasts she slays rise anew as eaters, which pose even greater threats to the small folk. So you see, this one wretched sin eater is in truth sowing untold chaos by carrying on as she does, unleashing more of her kind on unsuspecting towns and villages all across Norvrant. Only you and I, there's 2 of you, can stop her. Another Dakoth waifu, Kyle. I'm curious what he says if I say, didn't the Warriors of Light save the world?
I go for it. We can be, we can be a little positive press.
Huh? What an odd thing to ask. But never mind all that. Whether or not they were heroes or villains, or whatever 100 years ago, doesn't matter to me. The simple truth is, Renda Ray was the greatest hunter who ever lived. And beating her at her own game would be an amazing feat, don't you think? He's just a hunter for sport.
Yeah, he's doing the 18th century rich thing.
And regardless of what the Warriors of Light were before they became Sin Eaters, that's what they are now. So would we be doing folks a favor by killing one? Well, what do you say, friend? Will you hunt Andrea with me? Andrea, I think. Andrea's a little too.
I hope I live to regret this.
I'm going with that. This guy annoys me.
Sure, I'll with pleasure.
I'm melting. So begins our formal partnership. I can see it now. You and me in the heat of battle, fighting side by side. And the picture of courage and camaraderie. It's going to be grand.
Grand.
Naturally, it will take us time to study and understand our prey. Eaters can behave in strange and inexplicable ways, particularly powerful ones like Andrea. I've been doing my best to get inside her head, to think like a hunter, but it is easier said than done. Anyway, as soon as I have determined where we ought to begin our search, I will inform you at once. Dun, 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 dun. Is the roar lacking? My apologies. Next time I will see that you receive rather more substantial compensation.
Play the music again.
Shit. All right, I'll be right back.
All right. Garrett shall return. He is a level 71 dancer here, which means if he does dancing and I
the
do
only thing
tank,
I can continue is tanking, but we're gonna need a level.
Yeah, if we do like 2 dungeons, probably use dancer, me as tank. We'll probably be able to do
I usually throw
2.
Kyle under the bus when I take a break, so I'm not gonna do that today and ask Kyle very kind questions while I'm away.
Okay, ask me very
Be right
kind
back.
questions. I haven't watched the new Spy X Family yet. Just forgot it existed last night as I was very busy dadding. I've been falling asleep recently to a rewatch of Hellsing, which means I watch about the first 5 minutes and go, oh, I remember what this was, and then fall asleep. It's delightful. The music in that show is bizarre, but it's my first time watching the sub. I really like the dub. I think the dub voice actors are amazing. I think the Hellsing actor, who is also the voice match for Legolas in all the video games for Legolas, does an amazing job. Absolutely amazing job. What's my favorite color? Purple, like a royal purple. I love purple. I don't wear it because I don't think I look particularly good at it, but I love purple. My red mage is level 63, so I'm still quite a ways off from that. Got busy. The royal version of Persona 5, yes, I'm playing that version. I was a little distraught that they gave me so many outfits and items and then a bunch of money, but other than my inventory being bloated, it really hasn't been a big deal. But it was kind of like a overwhelm moment, but I just kept playing. I just finished my first Memento, my deeper Memento run, and I just met dude number 2 is where I'm at there. Why not try the Q&A thing you mentioned earlier? We'll try that out when Garrett gets back. When we do the dungeon, we'll see how it's doing. Karth's doing good. He's right there, chilling on the couch, taking a little nap. Am I looking forward to God of War Ragnarok? I find it fascinating. Yes, but I find it fascinating that the advertising campaign is leaning that much harder into the parentisms. I think gamers are getting older. My favorite Dota character, Venomancer. I loved Venomancer. I went through a lot of phases because I played Dota for a very, very long time, since I was 13.
I remember you teaching me to play Venomancer.
Yeah, Venomancer's one of my favorites, but Night Stalker. There's a lot of ones I really, really liked back when everybody was bad at the game, and then metas developed, and I had to actually be good at something, so I had to be better. And then I stopped playing so many different characters.
I thought Drow was so cool, but I sucked at Drow.
Yeah, Drow was cool. Poison Mancer, maybe? Yeah, Venomancer didn't like it was the Hydra model. What's my unpopular D&D take? I don't know if it's a unpopular take or not because I only play at my own table, but I think I mean, I guess I could do an unpopular take. I think I like 4.0 and I wish they'd bring back more grid-based battle systems. I think in particular I know
you were like 3.0 or die.
I know.
For as long as I've known you.
No, but this is my hot take, right? I love 3.0. I'm just saying I'm hot taking here, Garrett. I'm hot taking. I think that trashing Warlord. I think taking Warlord and just throwing it in the trash was egregious. I think Warlord was a super duper cool tactical. Oh, you're Vezi of the Poison Man's. I get you, Ferris. I think trashing that was a bad move. Warlord was really, really fun and very tactical, and I think they should have at least thought about importing it to 5. As for my own personal take, I can't read any pre-mades. I think they are the most terribly laid out things on the planet. They are unfriendly to dyslexia. They are just horrible messes, and it's really, really hard to learn to play D&D from a pre-made guidebook. They just require you to be like a savant in absorbing information, and they could be laid out in such better ways. But it's tradition now, and they haven't changed the way they lay out the books.
Fort Rocks has a super chat for you. Says, Kyle, last stream you mentioned item not dropping on old school Phantasy Star. I've been trying for the rarest item in the game, Rico's Red Ring, for 15 years.
Oh, mine was a sword, and it would drop fake versions of it. And you had to get the true of the sword, and the fake versions were okay, but the true version just never dropped for me. And I ground and I ground and I ground. But you clearly kept grinding. You kept at it, and best of luck to you.
Damn. Do you need a break, man?
Yep. Now for Garrett. Ask cool. Garrett your nicest questions.
Cool. Baggins already started us off. Said, Garrett, having recently grown your hair into a luxurious mane, any advice for someone struggling to get through? My hair is not long enough to look, or long enough to look bad, but not long enough to look good face. Beanies get you through a lot because you just hide the hair underneath it. And if you have, so this is actually more or less my natural hair. It's pretty curly. If you have hair like mine, the beanie really helps because mine, like when it's in between, it really poofs out. You can literally watch it grow if you watch our YouTube, and those middle points, it was rough. Otherwise, get a hair straightener because you can force it to at least kind of behave. I have always been under the impression as someone with not naturally straight hair that people with straight hair have it a little easier because your hair kind of goes and still like lays a little flatter even when you're in that weird in-between phase. If you're younger, just rock combed forward emo look and no one will ever know because like all emo hair is just awkward middle stage length of growing your hair out. So yeah, that's all my beanie, straightener. Also, some days if you have curly hair like mine, you can just embrace it. I was also just doing like I got a sea salt spray. That stuff makes your curls look real good. This makes your curls look real good. Where'd we leave off with Garrett questions? Spiciest Disney World hot take. I don't think I have a Disney World hot take. My hot take might be that Disney World is better than Disneyland because of Epcot. I think Epcot might be the best Disney park. I'm sure plenty of people disagree with me on that, but Epcot friggin' rules. Favorite color? Growing up, green. Now I'm more of a teal guy, as evident by my shirt. So, you know, like you do. Garrett, can we just talk about how I want a Death Knight or Necromancer job and nothing fills that void? I feel like you would get it. In Final Fantasy? Well, to me, Dark Knight fills my Death Knight void. But Necromancer, yeah, there's nothing in this game like Necromancer. I still want a Necromancer in WoW, for crying out loud. I want Necromancer in every RPG I ever play.
I'm back. I think Unholy slightly scratched that for a little bit, and it was cool to be in plate for it.
Yeah, I want like creepy robes and shit though from the Necro.
Yeah. No, yeah. It'd be really cool if they did like a Lost One, Forgotten Ones priest kind of thing. But that's Shadow Priest, but it's still not. Yeah, they're touching it in many different angles, but it's not quite landing the theme.
The Narava hot art take. I feel like I've already given my hot art take, which is I prefer the look of World of Warcraft. That makes people so mad, but I prefer the art style of World of Warcraft.
You're literally saying I prefer, so there's
I think it's more timeless, and I prefer the painterly quality of it. So hey, you know, to each their own. To each their own. What Gundam am I currently building? None, but I have a lot of Gundam Wing waiting in the wings for when I'm done with school. I have Death Scythe, Heavy Arms, Sand Rock, Waiting in the Wings, and I still need to paint. I actually don't know the model off the top of my head. The standard 08th MS Team Gundam, not the special one at the end. That one's assembled and now disassembled and primed, and I need to paint it. But yeah. And then Wandering Faust, thanks for hanging out for 3 months. Said Garrett, I recently watched Fully Coolly after you mentioned it in a podcast. I enjoyed it, but not totally sure why. Curious about your thoughts. I listen, that's a perfectly rational response to Fully Coolly. I saw it at a good age. What was that? Oh, was he? Oh. I just heard walking, and I turned around, and Katie was rapidly exiting the office, and I guess Bailey had wandered in here, and she retrieved him, and it was funny.
Bruno, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Kyle, have you read The Order of the Stick? I just looked it up. I wasn't aware I was reading Order of the Stick when I read it. Or I haven't read it like linearly, but I've seen their comics many, many times. The art style looks a lot like a lot of World of Warcraft comics. I don't know who that was. They made comics forever. Maybe they're still going. But it reminds me a lot of World of Warcraft comics I've seen. So I think I just kind of meshed them all together and went like, oh, hey, that person's making D&D stuff. Wild. So perhaps I need to read it properly. On purpose. Well, shall we get to, if you dance and I tank, we should be able to get 2 more role quests.
Sure, let's do it. Oh yeah, it is an RX-79. Thank you. Thank you, Dakoff, for reminding me what Gundam I already have built and ready to paint. RX-79. Little bit kind of want to buy like a bunch more of them so I can have a whole squad of them like in the anime itself. All right, we're already in a group. Let's, what do you want to do? We're just going to roulette?
Yeah, let's just roulette it. I don't think,
we'll start with level 50, 60, and 70s. Let's grab 2 people.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Head on
grab
over to party password, everybody.
I'm gonna go grab a book just in case we end up doing more of this Thursday. I know in my own personal time I won't have time to complete a book, but I'm gonna go grab one.
Go for it. I'm heading over to our party password channel in our Discord. I'm gonna drop a 4-digit code, which you plug into Party Finder to join us. Only have room for 2. There you go.
No, it's on me that we're not doing magical DPS. My red mage is 63, and it's the last one I've been leveling because it's my DPS queues are very long.
The truth comes out.
Yeah, no, that's all on me for just not having time.
We still have room for 1 DPS. 1 DPS. The 4-digit code. There it is. Hey, Blowfog.
Nice.
Good to see you again. Melassa, thank you for joining and healing. I think someone asked what was the last song I learned on guitar, which I legitimately... Oh, I've been working on 17 years from Rat-a-tat. That's what I've been... I don't know it yet. I don't know it. I can't play it by memory, but I've been working on it. I also do not have the right effects pedals, but I love that song. I've been working on 17 years. Working on that. I've been listening to so much Polyphia. I am a really mediocre guitarist. And so you need to understand that when I tell you I have been listening to a lot of Polyphia, and it's been making me want to spend a lot more time actually getting good at guitar. Because goddamn, I want to play some Polyphia.
I'm going to engage this here new feature and see what it looks like for us on our end.
The what now?
I have...
Oh!
Yeah.
I can't see... I can't see chat.
Well, it turned... So I guess chat entered a new window for us as the creator.
Interesting.
Yeah. So this is the Q&A feature.
Does it change... Like, can people write anything they want?
Well, look, so likely what happens is they now have a prompt at the top of their screen where they can enter a question, and we have a special window where we can see all those questions. So live chat is still going on. They're able to see themselves talking. But there's a special room you can enter a question into where we can get those questions now. That's kind of neat.
I guess I'm just curious, like, what is it... Like, what's to stop someone from not writing a question?
They can just not like a poll window. It just appears at the top. You enter a question.
Gotcha.
So
gonna build stream eventually. I would like to do one.
Oop, excuse me.
Favorite voice actor in Final Fantasy 14? Estinian.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Shadowhunter, I think. Well, I asked people to ask short questions, so let's get the dungeon rolling, and we'll get.
Cool.
We'll do stuff during polls.
Level 50-60. Go.
Commence.
Donkey Kong 64. Sure. It's all right. Donkey Kong was never my biggest favorite thing, but it's fine.
Donkey Kong 64? Yeah, it was all right.
More of a Banjo-Kazooie guy, personally.
I think it was a little too much in that go replay the thing you already did with the new character.
Oh, no. I know. I turned cutscenes back on to record something.
Oh, no.
My character, right?
I'm a kitty. I got a kitty.
Fly.
All right. Is this hard? Oh, is this hard? Oh, it's hard.
Boo!
Have they updated this one yet? Have they gone? I guess they probably didn't update hards.
What was the tipping point for Kyle Suggest Final Fantasy to Garrett? I think it was perfect timing. I was at maximum WoW burnout. And also wanting to play something new with my friend, because a year prior we had done Valheim together, and nothing had really successfully scratched that itch since. We hadn't had like a co-op game. We were just playing Heroes together. And while that is still fun, it's not the same. It's not relaxing the way Valheim was together.
No, it's not relaxing.
And playing Final Fantasy 14 with Kyle, it is fucking relaxing. Like even when we're having like our late night like blind extreme runs, man, like I'm pure vibing. Like I love it, man. Nothing I love more than co-op MMO content. So I think it was really perfect timing. Did you ever watch the Netflix Dota anime? I did not.
I didn't either. It was about Dragon Knight, who is the newbie player. So I didn't watch it because I didn't know how deep it was.
That's why you made me play Dragon Knight when I was learning Dota.
It's a great newbie character, Dragon Knight. He's really good for newbies. But I didn't watch it out of that like simple thought.
Now it's all coming together.
Yeah.
I get it.
So I was like,
Garrett sucks at this game. I'm gonna put him on. Dragon Knight is the unplugged Sega Genesis controller for little brothers of Dota heroes. Yeah, it's all.
Oh, do I need to move
out.
people so he doesn't like breathe on us? Or it doesn't really matter. We seem to be okay.
It kind of just locks in place, and it's kind of on all of us to run past.
But I haven't had a Netflix subscription since Dark Crystal. So I don't really. I thought Dark Crystal was great. I really enjoyed Dark Crystal, but Dota wasn't enough to get me to sign up.
Dota is all right. So I'm not into it, which is why I'm about to be a little flippant. I don't really care about the lore about a game that is just a legally distinct version of World of Warcraft or Warcraft 3. Like.
Was it good?
It's all fake because all they're
succeed?
doing is making shit up so they don't get sued.
Was it good? Was it good at the end of the day? Because I know League of Legends one was well praised.
I have no idea. League of Legends one is very pretty. I like the look of that show, even though I don't particularly care for the narrative. Oh, there's ads. I should probably kill ads.
Oh, looks like ads are exploding. Yeah, I've heard really good things about Arcane. And I tried League of Legends. I was just a little overwhelmed. I was very, very late to that party.
I get called very derogatory names very quickly and uninstalled it the same day.
That'll happen too.
That is the most toxic day one game experience I've ever had.
I'm going the wrong way.
You're going the wrong way.
Yep.
Try Wild Rift. It's very good. I just don't need a game like that right now.
Which one's Wild Rift?
It's the mobile version of League of Legends.
Oh, right.
If I could play it on PC, I would probably play the shit out of it.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
Kind of think it's just like a better version of League.
I know a lot of Heroes people went to
Yeah.
that.
There's still last hitting though, which like you know me, I hate last hitting, but this is why freaking Heroes was perfect. Oh, my good buddy Political Call is calling. What's our favorite guilty pleasure snack? Or like something people judge you for?
Well, or something you know you shouldn't eat because it's bad for you.
Oh, every snack, everyone's favorite snack is that. That can't possibly be it. It's got to be something.
It could also maybe be too expensive.
I mean,
pricey?
I guess. In which case, I would say I don't know any cocktail over $20. I like candy corn, which I catch a lot of shit for.
Okay, that's a take. Yeah.
Yeah, I like candy corn. I give Katie a hard time because she likes Circuits peanuts, which I think tastes like absolute shit.
Yeah, I can get behind that opinion too. But you know, to each their own.
Well, boy, but she loves them, so I try not to tease her too much. Just like one little tease. I tried to make it recently because she got some from like a local joint, and it was like, you know, not like mass produced. And I was like, oh, it tastes exactly the same. It tastes like when you swallow bubble gum. That's what circus peanuts taste like. If gum was really hard, dry, and you could swallow it. That's what it tastes like to me. But she's all about it. So, you know, whatever. Each their own. Why am I here, Alan? You know, listen. I wish you luck on your existential journey.
We've all got some things to deal with.
Favorite cheese?
Oh,
Manchego.
Like sharp cheddar.
Freaking love Manchego. It's good on everything. My favorite omelet.
There's more dragonflies.
Worst anime you watch start to finish?
I
I don't think I finished an anime that I hate.
Oh no, I know I've got one of these. I know the one I felt like was wasting my time the most that I still watched all of was My Hero Academia. Because I really cared about the adults, but the kids just kept complaining. I don't think I like... I'm going to rewatch Hellsing Ultimate, but I don't think I like it as much as the original. And so but I made that opinion a long time ago.
But I tried watching... So Hellsing was always on the periphery when I was getting an anime in late grade school and high school. But by the time I finally tried watching it, which was in college, I thought it was obnoxiously edgy.
Bishop has it. Sword Art Online. Yeah. 5,000%. 5,000%.
I've never seen a single episode.
Hate watched everything after like episode 7.
Most anime I've watched was OG Adult Swim. So what's a bad anime that's on Adult Swim? You know what? Oh, you know what? Probably one of the Tenchis. I love Tenchi, but I know there was one of them I didn't like, but I watched the whole thing. But I can't remember which one.
I think that's a good answer.
I love the first Tenchi Muyo. The original Tenchi Muyo is fantastic. Maybe it was Tenchi Universe? That's my problem is I get my bad memory for this. Most stuff these days, like I said, like I was out of Attack on Titan on episode 1. I was like, I hate this. Like I didn't even bother trying to watch another episode. My Hero Academia looks like it would just annoy me, so I haven't even tried. So like, yeah, I haven't attempted.
It happened at the right time. I was really into One Punch Man, so the whole idea of superhero societies was kind of in my mind. No, we just sit here and do this, right? This is the whole thing, right?
Isn't there ads at some
I
point?
think there's ads that I might have to get, and then we use our, like, we don't fire at him during that phase. Because I think he
We have
reflects.
to help each other out with the ads because we can't fire on ourselves. There's a minimum distance on this. I hate this fight so much. Getting PTSD to the overuse of vehicles in World of Warcraft during Wrath of the Lich King.
Can I, like, even gather these guys up for everybody and, like, make them... I don't think I can even gather them. No, they... I will never blame any developer for doing vehicle-based stuff, because on paper it seems fun.
I liked it in Winter Grasp in Wrath. Because you didn't have to do it if you didn't want to, and it added to the feeling like I was ground floor on a RTS side of things.
Yeah.
It was like I was fighting alongside larger units.
Which is a fantasy, you know.
Yeah.
Certainly for World of Warcraft, which had the RTS roots.
Here they come, so I can't fire on my own.
Nice interrupt. Yeah, it looks like we just don't have threat. And then the minimum distance. Oh, obviously Lock Horizon's better than Sword Art Online. Lock Horizon had a functional story.
Oh.
Yeah. No, we're not even being spicy here. Like, you can enjoy, like, seriously, dude, I would love to have you watch the first 5 episodes of Sword Art Online. I think you would really enjoy it. The sad thing is, like, you're just wasting your time because you're investing in something that's crap.
Hey, Westworld just got canceled, so you can have that experience with Westworld if you want. Because honestly, season 1's the only good season.
I believe it's called Cool Dere is the personality type, but I just like dudes with glasses. So I like the Log Horizon guy.
Any plans on older FFs? Yeah, eventually we'll get to some old Final Fantasies.
Yeah, I'm sure. How we'll like coordinate those?
I want to play the new one, man. Bunch of primals. There's so many questions. I'm doing my best. I don't mean to skip anyone. I'm just
that's cool.
Dancing while dying.
It's a neat feature.
I'm about to die. I'm about to die.
Oh, I died. Oh, we all died. Did we hit an enrage? Do we suck?
God, I hate this fucking fight.
I think we hit an enrage. Because we were all looking pretty decently healthy, I think. We must just suck.
So now you can't attack him when the shield's up, because then it like backfires on you.
Yeah, I assume that like we had too many people getting off guns, and I was on top of that as well. I was part of that. All the NPCs died.
Guns can hit the ads. Yeah, so you got to keep the NPCs alive. I know. That's what's going on.
Is there another?
Sideswiper, thanks for the super chat. I, by the way, meant to say this last time. Let us all welcome the new Dynamis Data Center.
Oh yes, that did happen. Lots of people moving around. Possible housing opportunities opening.
I've heard a lot of people talking about moving and coming from places and stuff like that. Joss, thanks for super chat. Personally, hair, I'm gonna assume that means hate, lol, but KDA Evelyn can kiss me and murder me and I'd ask for another. Also, you and me, Garrett, candy corn for life. Who's Evelyn?
Who is Evelyn?
Okay. I'm just gonna nod. Didn't know Evelyn from LOL, but yeah, all right. I can see why. Scott, thanks for being a member for 3 months. Candy corn is delightful. Never let anyone tell you different. Hell yeah. There are dozens of us.
Dozens.
Jack Fox, thanks for the, or Jack Foe, thank you for the super chat. Been watching the stream archive. Really happy you got to Raktika Greatwood. Such a great zone. And Runar is such a hottie. Which one's Runar? Is that the big lion dude?
Yeah, he's the big lion dude. There's a lot of people that want to cuddle Runar. He is a popular target of cuddles.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Big, strong arms. Feels safe when he holds you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to stay on the cannon. That's my goal throughout the rest of this fight.
Oh, it's up. The thing is up.
Except for that part.
So don't shoot him when he's red, right?
Yep. Delay mechanics.
That's what we're always accused of.
Villainously. I get it, you know. I know a lot. There's been a lot of nefarious streamery over the past year and a half. Of people.
I don't know enough to delay.
No, but that's the thing, right? Like, we literally don't know. So forever, our funniest one will be us sitting on Alphino there, literally a click away from it going down with no knowledge. I mean, granted, you can read into a little bit of like Alphino walking in the Crystarium and being like, ah, things are so great and they will be forever. Gentlemen, a toast. For things being great for all of our days.
All right, so right now I'm focusing on the ads because they're attacking our friends.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I'm doing too. I'm seeing if I can kind of overlap on the boss a little bit here and there. Did that not go up? Oh.
I think we got it.
Yep.
God, this fight's so annoying.
Yeah, it's I mean, this would have been a Realm Reborn heart, or was this a Heaven's Ward heart?
I think someone asked earlier, least favorite thing in Final Fantasy so far. Legitimately that. Legitimately that fight right there.
I can't really think of anything. I didn't like Chocobo racing. I didn't think that was grand.
I just haven't done it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I just remember that day I did a bunch of gold saucer things. I was doing a Chocobo race and everyone was like, oh no, here we go. Streamer's never gonna play the main game again. I was like, don't worry, everybody. This has not captured me.
Oh, that was me after our PvP stream.
I think Lord of Verminion though was kind of cute, and I could see myself playing quite a bit of that, given free time.
Oh, I like this question, Kyle. Favorite Star Wars ship?
Ship, as in relationship?
No.
Oh.
Well, I mean it's Star Wars. They have to mean spaceship.
Oh, okay. Spaceship.
Because otherwise Raylo.
V-wing.
You're a man of culture. You have to. I refuse to only have one because you have to have a rebel and you have to have an imperial.
Oh, okay.
I go with actually both of mine are from Return of the Jedi: B-wing and TIE Interceptor.
Interceptors are badass. They did.
If I had to just pick one, I would choose Interceptor.
Yeah, Interceptors are really cool.
Interceptor is my all-time favorite.
I would say Interceptor though is like Thancred levels. It's almost too cool, right? Like we're going too cool. It's just too cool.
Yeah, but I was the perfect age to be overly obsessed with things that were just cool.
That's fair. That's a fair answer.
Yeah.
I hate Y-Wings, though. I think Y-Wings are boring.
I love the way they look. I never liked playing them in the video games because
Yeah.
they were slow and sluggish and just But they are a classic design. I really like the way they look. There's very few Star Wars ships I don't like the look of, though. I think Star Wars just has a really beautiful ship language.
Yeah, it's not quite like boxed in space, which I also think can be interesting. Of basically the declaration of like, hey, it's in space. It doesn't have to be aerodynamic. But because it goes down to planets, they maintain that kind of junk look that I really like from Alien, with all like the stickers and the warning tags and the homemade control panels.
Yeah. Which is worse, Star Wars prequels or sequels? Here's a hot take. I think more of the sequels are legitimately good films than more of the prequels. I really love Episode 3, though. I really love Episode 3, but 1 and 2 are barely movies.
Wait, you're saying Phantom Menace is barely a movie?
Yes.
But it's long. But there's a plot.
Barely.
Things happen.
It's like a sequence of events.
It is a sequence of events, yes.
Which is also Rise of Skywalker, which is terrible.
I believe these guys have no threat or something, so...
Yeah, this is the
just beat these guys up.
the weird Godzilla fight. Yeah, I think I like more... I think I like Revenge of the Sith more than all of how much I like the sequel trilogy combined. But I think Force Awakens and The Last Jedi are better individual movies than any of the prequels.
Phantom Menace is a bad DM who keeps asking for players to roll for no reason. It's like, oh, you're running the blockade. Make a repair roll. And they're like, dude, we own R2-D2. Just like send him out. He'll fix it.
R2D2's broken.
Yeah, he's like there's others and they're being blasted. And, well, yeah, but R2D2's it's fine. It's R2D2. Okay, yeah.
Your hyperdrive core is down and he can't fix that.
Now you have to win the chance cube game, dude. I have the force. I'll just counter that, and the DM's just getting more and more pissed off as it goes on. So he like superpowers his bad guy in the final moments to try to make it dramatic.
Describing Musk buying Twitter, by the way.
I don't know enough to comment.
Getting mad because people keep finding ways around your stupid rules.
If you're asking for the Discord link, you can find it in the description. In the description on the stream. It is chilling there. Excellent.
All right.
I have received a sticker of, I think, bacon bread.
Still got a long way to go.
I got about a third to go. What are you
I have
chilling?
2/3 to go.
Okay.
I'm just gonna windmill slam the next roulette we haven't done.
I love the Mr. Plinkett reviews of the prequels. I think they are. There is no better comedy in my book than comedy where you learn something. That's why I love JoJo. I love learning a random fact about like how blenders work when I'm fighting a bad guy. And I'm dead serious. The same reason I'm really enjoying Persona. Like I'm learning about how like coffee grounds
go back
should
to
be
JoJo
made.
because that's the most insane sentence I've ever heard.
It's great. You like learn how like deep sea fishing works while you fight a bad guy. It's really my favorite. It's like infotainment.
Favorite movie we like purely for the cinematography. I literally have put on. I have had Prometheus on mute because I think it is legitimately one of the worst movies I've ever watched, but I also think it's legitimately one of the most beautiful movies I've ever seen.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah,
Ridley
movies.
Scott is a solid director, and he surrounds himself with god-tier cinematographers.
Movies you watch on.
But Prometheus is a shit movie.
I like heavy metal. I think that's one of my favorite. That's probably my mute pick.
Oh man, I think heavy metal is hideous. You're talking about the animated movie?
Yeah. Maybe I don't put it on mute though.
Oh man, I don't think that movie holds up at all.
I like it.
Different strokes.
It's just like it's a in motion Frank Frazetta without the power and actual art of Frank Frazetta. But you know what I mean. Like, I do enjoy it. It's a guilty pleasure. I haven't watched it in years.
I have a strong repulsion to that old rotoscope animation style. I cannot stand it.
It's hideous in that Lord of the Rings thing they did because they keep actually using real footage. I don't mind
the orcs and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind rotoscoping if like you commit.
I don't like any of it. It's angers me. I didn't know you liked heavy metal. I don't think we've ever talked about heavy metal.
Yeah, no, I mean, it never comes up, you know.
If I had seen it when I was younger, I'd probably think it was the coolest thing in the world. But I saw it in my 20s, and I was like, this is just hideous. And if I want to be a hornball, it's so much easier.
It's a collection of stories, you know. I mean, it gets the hornball rep, but it's not like very well drawn. It's not.
I mean, when we were kids, that was the whole reputation. There's the whole reason kids were watching heavy metal.
Yeah, this is the booby, but it's not a very well done booby. It's not a very arousing booby. So I would say I like it for like planning D&D. I have my D&D movies, and that's one of them where I put it on and I don't really pay attention because it's just a selection of stories about evil, and it kind of puts me in that campy mindset I want my D&D games to have. I mean, obviously, my top tier is Vampire Hunter D, Bloodlust. Like, that's my favorite D&D planning movie ever. I love that thing.
Okay. Have I tried the Riot card game? I have. I do not like it. It's like a mix of Magic and Hearthstone, and I would rather just play one or the other.
I guess Snap got itself together, right? Everyone's tweeting about Snap, and
Snap's great.
Okay,
yeah.
It's no longer.
No, they had that
scandalous.
really bad event in the beta.
Yeah.
That everyone like rightfully took them the task for.
Okay.
And they haven't done anything even remotely that money grubbing since.
Okay, so they effectively navigated those waters, backed it out, and everyone's good.
Yeah, dude, seeing the reviews come out, I'm really happy for those guys because I love the team.
Sure.
I love the devs. Like unabashedly, like full disclosure, I think they're great people.
Well, I mean, what percent of that is the old Hearthstone team? Like 50?
Most of it.
Yeah.
Most of it. Yeah. The founding group were all OG Team 5 devs. And they've picked up a lot of ex-Blizzard talent in the meantime. Ken Eric from Heroes of the Storm is over there now.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah, that's where Ken Eric Hagman ended up.
Huh.
So I've been so happy for them seeing the reviews come out because the reviews are glowing, dude. I don't know if you've done any reading, like looked at any of the reviews of Snap since it came out.
No, it just has a very, it has a card game language, and people are posting it like Wordle or whatever that thing was called. So my feed when I turned it on was just a bunch of people posting their Snap screenshots and their victories, and I was just like, I have no.
Oh yeah. No, if you post your Wordle scores, I'd have you muted. Just FYI.
I don't think anyone does that anymore. You've probably wrongfully muted some people at this point.
I just muted someone on Facebook this morning for Wordle.
Oh.
I was doing a shit ton there for a while, and then every 30 days, because I would give them a 30-day mute, some people would still be doing it, and it's probably been like 2 months. And then today, I saw another Wordle score, and I'm like, dude. So we're down to one person on my Facebook friends list.
I mean, I miss it. Like, I tweeted out my score screens from Heroes of the Storm. Like, when I'm super into something, like, we all do it.
At least Heroes of the Storm has a cool picture. Like, and I'm not just looking at colored blocks that I don't give a shit about.
It's a
Can you tell I'm grumpy about Wordle? Can anyone tell?
Sure. Snap hasn't really captured me, but I don't have a need for it in my life right now. I'm playing Magic the Gathering. I'm doing Dicey Dungeons. Might be a decent, like, stuck in the hospital.
Yeah,
game.
I think I will likely get into Snap when I'm done with school. I've gotten back into Hearthstone too.
Sure.
So
yeah.
Oh my god, dude! They just dumped the knights, all of the Knights of the Frozen Throne cards back into Standard as a random 0 warning event leading into this new expansion coming out. And so I was starting to get good at Standard again, and then they just
changed everything.
The table over. I'm having a lot of fun though. It's really fun. Getting to play the Death Knight cards again is great. Edmund, thanks for the super chat earlier. When you guys aren't streaming and want to level DPS jobs, you are welcome to hit me up for roulettes. I offer my services and the services of my pocket healer.
Oh, thanks.
DPS queues suck.
I should do that.
I will take you up on that.
Yeah.
At some point.
I should do that.
Because I need to do some catch up. I want to get everyone to 80 and not think about it anymore.
We have a looking for group channel too. I should use that. I should post when I'm playing.
That's true. We should use our own Discord.
Yeah, we should use our own Discord.
I feel bad asking for help because I feel like as one of the two dudes that make this stuff, I feel like people are gonna say yes. So I have I don't know. I feel bad asking for help.
I mean, my big problem is late at night when I power up and want to run some dungeons, I don't lean towards Red Mage. I'd lean towards more Samurai. I love Samurai. Like Samurai is my biggest surprise in this game ever. I just didn't think I would ever like a melee class in an MMO, and I just love Samurai.
Me and Dancer, man.
Yeah.
Song of the Crane thinks the super chat. The players were so bad at following directions, it was a wonder they weren't fired years ago. Wait, what is this in reference to? This is a while ago.
Wait,
what was this in reference to?
What was it?
And don't do a follow-up super chat. Let us know in chat. We still have Q&A up. What happens if you end the Q&A? Does it save the questions?
No, that window will probably close.
Aw. Can you bounce back and forth? Oh, live chat. Oh, yeah, you can just go back to live chat.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, so there's no reason to close it. Okay. Cool. Cool. Let me go to live chat and see if Song of the Crane has followed that up. Oh, episode 1. The players are so bad at following directions of one they weren't fired years ago. That's what it was. It was your Dungeons and Dragons episode 1 reference.
Yeah, well, the DM's rough too. Like, the DM keeps forcing them into situations that they clearly have counters for. Like, here comes the poison gas! We hold our breath with our Jedi powers. Damn it! the DM's just losing his shit over there. Like, fine. I send out, well, actually, the droid decars? Is that how they're? I actually don't know what they say.
Well, I think it's in their own language. They're called destroyer droids, but droid deca.
Okay. That was actually a good move because the players actually ran for it. And the DM would probably be most pleased.
Yeah, I mean, I listen. I get the escalation there. You're starting our Jedi off in a zone they're clearly over level 4 to show how badass they are, and then you bring out an actual threat.
Yeah.
You know, you're setting up their powers, and then you're setting up why they would even be in danger in the first place when you bring out the droidicas.
It's a fascinating study. I mean, you got Brian Bless. Brian Bless is one of the greatest voice actors ever, like in the world. But he has such an awkward, awful role as Boss Nass. He did, what was I watching this weekend with Bio? Oh, I watched for the first time that pirate stop motion, Pirates Band of Misfits. I watched that this weekend.
Oh, I've never seen that.
It was cute. Like, it's a lot like a lot of those stop motions. It's like, why was this made? What a weird... Why?
That's from the Wallace and Gromit studio, isn't it?
I assume so because the way the mouths look.
Oh, the weird pill-shaped teeth holes.
Yeah. The wide StarCraft Brood War graphics mouths. Yes.
Oh damn! I got a shit ton of experience for that last one. Wow. Why did I get so much experience for that?
Probably because the level 1 through 49 have to attract lots of players, I assume.
Oh, I don't know. Interesting. We could bring more people in for trials, yes?
Yeah, we could do that. Do you still need some levelage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This should get me to 72.
Cool.
So I'm going to not change the code. So same code in the party password. We should have 4 slots if that works. Leveling dungeons are much better XP than 50, 60, 70, 80. That is such a shame. Just give me my gap closers, and I will happily run leveling dungeons until I'm blue in the face. Happy to do it. Argent, thanks for the super chat. Not sure if y'all watch Death Battle. I don't. But who do you think will win the upcoming matchup, Sauron or Lich King?
Oh, is this like a most extreme and elimination challenge kind of thing?
I believe it's a YouTube channel. Someone linked me to it very recently on Twitter.
So who is the contenders?
It's Sauron versus Arthas. Lich King Arthas. Battle of the Pointy Helms. I feel like... I have a very bad understanding of Sauron's powers because in Lord of the Rings, he's just dead the whole time.
Yeah, well, and technically he was going to come out and fight. Like, he's not really, like, dead, like Eyeball in the Tower dead. That was a movie thing. You
never see him fight.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings.
I mean, he had that
extremely poor understanding of his abilities.
If anything, if we were to give him a hero's equivalent, he was Skeleton King. He was Leoric with the big hammer swinging around, blowing people.
Then Arthas. Arthas all day long.
I think Arthas would win. But both wouldn't die. That'd be the forever battle, right? They both they probably both like smack each other in the head at the same time, both fall over dead, and then 50 years later they both get up.
But Arthas can die and has. And then he turned into a wonderful blue moat that was playing since the beginning.
Brian Bless is so good. Brian Bless, people are talking about Brian Bless. I love Brian Bless's voice. He's in Peppa Pig for a hot moment as like the guy who owns the dinosaur park. And he's just great. I love Brian Bless. But you know who else I love is I forget his name, but the guy in the What We Do in the Shadows, he was also in IT Crowd as the replacement.
Matt Berry?
Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, with the look, a gun. He just his voice is so amazing.
Damn good damn jump jet. Oh no.
Yeah. Anyone remember what happens here? I think we can just Steve roll it.
Or it was reworked, wasn't it?
This got updated, right? Yeah, we get to see it. This is our first,
I don't think it's nearly as much of a mess as it used to be.
Quick, film it for the wall trials. Don't worry about that. We'll do that some other day.
If we really want to do that, we can just come in here. Snowbites, thanks for being a member for 4 months. GG. Y'all and chat make my day. Also, Kyle playing Paladin warms my heart. Monk when? I love my 2 main jobs a lot. Leave me alone. LMAO. I'm not judging.
No.
I applaud your passion.
Hey, if Monk's like even close to how much I like Samurai, it'll be amazing. I don't remember this well enough to know how it's changed. I feel like everything's going down faster.
Yeah, we never did it again after the first time we did it.
Yeah, I've gotten it on roulette, but, you know, that doesn't mean I was paying attention. I remember the wizard is bad. Something about the wizard one. I do not remember this. You guys... Oh, do we gotta catch those?
It seems like we should catch this. Oh, people are catching. That's a stack?
That was a tank buster.
Oh, probably shouldn't have stand. Oh, that's right. Yep.
That was a lot faster.
I mean, still have not seen that very many times.
Yeah, it's not consistent in that way.
Kyle, if you could take one Final Fantasy villain out to dinner, who would it be? It's clearly... It's actually, you know what? Xenos would treat me right.
I mean, as long as Xenos talked about, like, how we're best friends the whole time and didn't, you know...
Xenos would not let you pick up the bill.
I think he'd be a good date until something got screwed up. And then it'd be really awkward as he, like, lays into the staff.
That's fair.
You think Xenos would be nice to the staff at, like, Chili's if they messed up his order?
I think more passively and less Karen-like. Xenos doesn't seem like he would ask for the manager.
He'd be brooding?
Yes. Like, he doesn't seem like the type of person that would, you know, ask to speak to the manager. I can't imagine Xenos being like, I need to speak to your manager.
No,
all
just
I
go in the
know
back and
is that
kill the
Xenos
manager.
would treat me like the queen I am. That's all I know. So Xenos is my answer. I was gonna say Emmett, but you know what? Xenos would be a better date.
I can see, like, leading up to it, Shadowhunter. I would be, like, really into his day. I'd be really looking forward to it. I'd be so stoked that I get to go on a date with Shadowhunter. But the whole time he just talks about himself and his past, and it ends up being, like, a really lame date.
Also, not a villain.
Yeah, well, was. So
But now we're just talking about what fantasy character would be a good date.
There's nothing wrong with that. Oh. Well, I think
boy.
I have time.
Oh boy. It's a memory game. It's a memory game.
What's that one mean? The red? What's a red stack? Does that mean it's stacking but for tanks only?
Oh, is that it? Well, it definitely
Tank
hurt.
stack. Hey, we got it right.
I'm not sure I've ever seen that.
No,
That's
I don't
new,
think I've
right?
seen
That
it.
wasn't in the original version of this.
No, this was updated a few patches ago, so maybe it's an Endwalker kind of visual.
Yeah. Favorite Star Wars book, Legends or canon?
What is Darth Plagueis? Was Darth Plagueis canon?
Legends, I believe. I think that was like one of the last canon books.
But it didn't do anything wrong. It was about the Emperor's master. How could that thing be like? They're like, nah, that doesn't need to be real anymore. It wasn't like off the rails. I guess
I haven't read it. Can't, so I don't know.
It had a lot about like, what was it, Darth Bane, and so maybe that got changed up or something.
I don't know.
Darth Plagueis is my favorite Star Wars book I've
I
ever
would
read.
say I'm tied between what the frick is that? I've got him over here.
You like Phasma, I know that.
Phasma's fucking great, man. Phasma's a good book. Yeah. Delilah S. Dawson's a really good author. I like Delilah S. Dawson. And she lives in Tampa, so Florida represent. Yeah, I'd say it's tied between Phasma and Lost Stars, which are both new canon. They're both very, very good. As I've said in the past, though, if you're not into very obviously... Oh my god, that didn't level me.
Oh, are you almost there?
How did it not level me?
You gotta be close.
I'm at 2,890,000 out of 3 million.
Okay, why don't we switch? We can do a raid thingy, an alliance.
Yeah, so we don't need to regroup, right?
Alliance are
That
only
one gives
one
you-
tank, right?
Alliance gives more XP.
I'm gonna switch
lot
out
more
of tank
XP.
then, because I'm scared to tank alliance.
We're gonna need someone else to take up
We
up
should
the
be
tank.
good, because I think you only have
well,
one tank for alliance.
No, but is it? Okay.
I think so.
No. Wait. Oh, you only are allowed to do 4 players for an alliance raid. This is saying.
No, you
Wait,
can enter as
no,
a full
we're good now.
8.
Now we're good. I don't know what changed, but we're good now. Now we're good.
No, I got scared off, Christian. I got scared off. The people were all mad at me because I was dragging the Mike Wazowski around. I'm not ready for that yet.
The Mike Wazowski? Oh, yeah, that's right. We don't get an insta-queue because you got to fill out the rest of it.
That was pretty much instant.
Yeah, that was quick. That was quick. Going back to questions here. Have you watched Star Wars Visions? I you know what? I think there's a few I still never finished because I got distracted by something else. I did just finish Tales of the Jedi, though, which was fun.
Something else. That's in the same vein, though, right? Like mini stories?
Yeah, well, Star Wars Visions is the different anime studios doing one-off Star Wars stories. Star Wars Visions is the Clone Wars group doing, like, it was 6 vignettes, and 3 of them were about Ahsoka, and 3 were about Count Dooku before he turned to the dark side.
Is it done in Clone Wars graphics?
Yep.
Oh, interesting.
Yep. It's good. I think you dig it, and they're only, like, 12 to 15-minute shorts. So it's a real quick digestion. I think you'd like it. The Count Dooku stuff is great.
I think I'd like the Count Dooku stuff. I thought... Actually, honestly, the best I liked Ahsoka was in the final season of Clone Wars there. I really liked her.
Watch the second Ahsoka episode then, because it ties directly into it in a really cool way.
Yeah.
In a really cool way. I think the first one of hers is really cool and just different. It's more about her family than her.
Okay.
And the last one, I think a lot of people are going to like the last one. It's basically a much less interesting version of the Ahsoka novel, is the final Ahsoka episode. Okay. I started geeking out at the beginning, and then it was like over so quick that there was like no substance. It excluded all of the things I thought was cool from the book. So I was just kind of bummed with the last one. So I'd say 5 out of 6 of those episodes are great. But yeah. Run. It's Crystal Tower time, everybody.
Crystal Tower. Everyone go beat up dog buoys.
Oh my god, how can you tell it's Grahatia? You were totally spoiled.
It's impossible.
Will you be posting the Phasmophobia live stream for Halloween eventually? Sorry, I've been extremely busy and the VOD channel is getting a little left behind at the moment. Also, it doesn't get a lot of views, so it's not my...
Yeah, it's definitely at the bottom of the project.
It's at the bottom. It's sorry. My time and effort goes to where the views are. That's what that comes down to. But yeah,
fair.
Eventually. No, I'm not doing my job. Is all that comes down to.
I think you can be forgiven.
It takes a very long time to download those freaking VODs. And transfer them over. It's hilarious. It's actually easier to transfer VODs to YouTube from Twitch than it is from YouTube.
Yep.
I love YouTube, but it's got some things it could make better. Or don't punish you for your own live stream VODs algorithmically.
Yeah, I mean at the same time, like in terms of speed that they're moving at, I do like how YouTube is continually adding new features. Their moderation needs a massive amount of work, but I think I see them working on it, and I feel like the steps they're making are faster than Twitch's staying ahead.
Yeah, I think it's solid. Akira or Spirited Away? Akira.
Huh. Why compare those two?
I don't know, 2 very big, momentous anime films. I really I'm glad I don't have to choose, but Akira, that was like, saw it when I was younger than I probably should have been when I watched it. Kind of a formative. There's a lot of nostalgia wrapped up in Akira for me.
It was pretty disturbing for sure.
Oh yeah, I watched it a couple years ago, and it holds up.
I watched it a couple years ago too. I liked it, and I got more of it. Right, like it has a pacing that is rather unique.
Sorry, mechanicking.
No. Wait, what was the original question? People are saying versus Spirited Away. Wasn't that the question?
Yeah. Just which one do you prefer, I guess, is how I took it. That's the question. That's the question. Raw fish or raw beef? Sashimi or tartar? Raw fish.
Yeah,
I like both. But I will happily eat both. Raw fish.
I trust raw fish more, but it also happens more frequently.
There's also just so much more variety to be had with raw fish.
I'm doing right. This is good. This is bad.
Like if we're desert islanding this biz, which by the way, you can raw fish on the desert island.
Oh, that's true. I need to do some more.
Oh,
I have a decent sushi place by me here in Portland, but I need to branch out, try some other places. We've not done sushi in a long time, though, because pregnant cannot have the sushi.
Yeah.
And Washington had way better pho. Like, that is the biggest disappointment about moving to Oregon, is Washington's pho was way better.
We've talked about my unpopular opinion regarding pho, right?
You hate it?
It is the most disappointing of noodle dishes. It's hot cilantro water.
I mean, I can see why Florida would get pho wrong.
There's just no. It's one flavor. It's one very boring flavor the whole time.
I don't know. It's good.
And it's like really thin beef that also has brings nothing to the party. I don't get it. I do not get
that sounds like a restaurant problem, because that's like saying, Korean barbecue is just a Lunchable.
Everywhere. I have had pho in multiple states.
Really?
I've had it multiple times in California.
Yeah?
I think pho sucks. I do not understand the attraction, but it's okay because there's always banh mi whenever we go to a place with pho, and I will just banh mi until I'm happy as a clam.
Yeah, no, I would totally be in the camp of you're just having bad pho. I guess just bad pho.
You can have ramen, you can have udon. I'd rather have spaghetti. I don't get it. I've never understood it. I'll eat it. I'll take it over I don't know, McDonald's. But
I mean, some people are starting to make the point, and I think it might be true. It is your own fault. You're supposed to add in the various mint leaves.
I want to work. If I'm gonna work, I'm gonna go start with something that has more flavor from the get-go. I'm gonna go eat Korean barbecue. I want to work. Your broth sucks.
You're supposed to enhance it. Yeah, they give you a big pile of stuff. If they don't, they're doing it wrong.
It's a big pile of boring stuff. Here's a bunch of vegetables and mediocre meat.
We don't have any good Korean barbecue here that I'm aware of. I miss it.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I assume when you go that far west, suddenly there's just what do you want? What do you want from Eastern countries? It's all there for the taking.
Sushi's been great. The fuzz is decent. It was better in Washington, particularly Seattle.
We have a phenomenal Korean barbecue place in Orlando that I love, but that's a 2-hour drive for us. But we eat there every time we go. Freaking love it.
I think I've died every time I fought this guy. And I do not possess the knowledge to know what I've done wrong. Hopefully it's just that I've been in melee.
Jonathan, thanks for the super chat. Xenos would make you hunt your own dinner. Yeah. I'm thinking post-fight, so already considers us the person he's been searching for the whole time.
Fair, yeah.
In my scenario, Xenos has already asked me out on this day.
Okay.
I didn't ask Xenos out. Xenos asked me. Xenos knows my worth.
Xenos in the romantic comedy, though, would mistake hunting for a date. He would think exhausting yourself physically is proper date material.
Woo. Yep. 27 Volt, thanks for the super chat. Have you guys checked out Star Trek Lower Decks? I realize current Star Trek is a bit divisive to say the least, but it's actually pretty good. No, is that it's not even on my list of interest. I'm not a Star Trek guy, and I've tried New Trek, and I can't stand it.
Wasn't Lower Deck has that Rick and Morty look though, right? Isn't it the same studio, or are they just?
Is it?
Isn't that
it
the
looks
one?
like also ran Family Guy to me.
Because they also did what was that Solar Opposites. So
Solar Opposites is Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
That's Justin Roiland.
And I tried Solar Opposites, and I kind of hit my quick burnout of I saw all 7 versions of Family Guy. I'm not doing this again. Like I watched American Dad. I did them all back in the day because they were all the big news. It was a big deal.
Oh man, I do not like American Dad. I don't think I ever liked American Dad.
I didn't particularly like it. I thought the guy doing the Patrick Stewart impression was kind of funny, but I never got super into it.
Was it a Patrick Stewart impression? I was just assuming that was Patrick Stewart.
I think it was originally Patrick Stewart, or they got him for Family Guy episodes. Like, that's him in the number one. If I made a joke, would you join me in a laugh? Like, that's Patrick Stewart. But otherwise, the Family Guy, I forget his name at the moment, does a phenomenal Patrick Stewart impression.
Seth MacFarlane?
Seth MacFarlane, yeah.
Ah.
He just does that. That's just him.
Gotcha.
Was it Patrick Stewart through all the seasons and stuff?
I don't know.
I'm a little mad at Patrick Stewart for that recent show. I'm still a little upset.
Picard?
Yeah, I'm a little upset about it. I'm salty over Picard.
Yeah.
I'm salty over Picard, and Patrick Stewart lost some points.
I want the 1 hour of time I gave it to watch the pilot back.
Yeah,
That's how much I didn't like Picard.
It was bad.
Did not do it for me. But I'm also not a big Star Trek fan to begin with. I like Wrath of Khan and the first and third Abrams verse movies. And Abrams isn't even involved in the third movie.
If it's not real Trek, that's fine by me. They were fun. Like,
yeah.
He made Star Trek exciting for a lot of people who don't like the Twilight Zone aspect of it.
Yeah.
But that's the part I like about Trek, so it was a little off the beaten path.
Next Generation is on my bucket list of things to watch. I think I would like it now that I've kind of calmed down, and I feel like if I can make it through Doctor Who, I can make it through anything, regardless of how dated it may seem. But that's what kept me away from it as a kid. What I don't know. I don't know any mechanics.
Oh, did you die? Yeah.
Goddamn place. No, but there's an orb following me, and I don't know where to take it.
There's an elemental byproduct. I'm gonna kill it.
I don't know. I'm just gonna get hit by this thing and shrink, I guess.
And then people become toads. I believe something about an ice wall is coming up, or toads turn into ice. Yeah, I think we got to get behind the ice. Nope, the ice is breaking. I don't remember.
Yeah. Let's see here. Razriga, thanks for the super chat. Speaking of OG Alliance raids, I would recommend doing Labyrinth of the Ancients and Circus Tower on min eye level. Hidden mechanics are super fun.
That'd be interesting. Oh, I am ice, so I don't think I need to worry. I would assume. They were well received. One of the Whimsy streams I did while you were out of town, Garrett, was we ran a bunch of those old Alliance raids as I kind of caught up and reminded myself of the story.
Oh, cool.
Where are the moon holes?
I don't want. Where are the moon holes?
Moon holes. The kids, the moon holes, Marty.
Filthy Casual super chatted just for you, Kyle. Try Nok Wan in Beaverton. It's our favorite Korean barbecue.
Oh, interesting. I'm gonna write that.
You live in Beaverton?
I am gonna write that down.
Have you just never Googled Korean barbecue? Or do you exist off solely word of mouth?
I mean, I've also been we moved quite a bit over the past couple of years, so I keep touring the local joints, the ones closest to me. So I've never really explored outside my zone. I will check that out.
Jelani, thanks for the super chat. The B storyline in Solar Opposites is better than most shows people can't stop telling me are must-sees.
I might give it another shot. We'll see.
I'll be honest, I probably won't.
I really like animation. I like anime comedies, so.
I used to. It's been a while since one has really resonated for me.
I mean, I just really like Rick and Morty.
Same.
They put in the effort to have all the explosions and stuff that amuse me.
It's a well-animated show. And it's legitimately funny.
Yeah, and particularly with the reset in their most recent season, like they lost a lot of the continuity that was, I think, holding them back.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm firmly in the camp of why would you give a shit about Rick and Morty continuity?
I like linear plot. I like when it's sprinkled throughout something, but you know, it wasn't nailing it. It was getting a little convoluted, and it was losing the fun.
It's fair. It's fair. I thought the way they were doing it was fine, like barely, like just lightly touching on it every once in a while. But I got the sense that some people were ruining the fun for the show's, you know.
Well, yeah,
stuff.
yeah, because there was a lot of people who were clearly idolizing Rick being an asshole, and the Stowe staff was like, can we not, please? This guy's supposed to be an asshole. You're supposed to think of him as an asshole, not a hero.
So today I just say it's okay to feel something sometimes. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay to watch something sad and feel sad.
Oh, the leaf blower showed up. My poor cat is very distressed.
No. Oh, poor Karth. It's okay, Karth.
It's gonna be okay,
it's gonna be okay, buddy.
I'll be with you in a moment.
Did it again. I did it again.
Honestly, my favorite Trek was, I really liked Voyager. I thought Captain Janeway was amazing.
You were not the first person to tell me that.
She had some, like, they put Captain Janeway through a lot, and it was really, really solid. I mean...
I love that actor. She's in my opinion, was the best thing about Orange is the New Black.
Captain Janeway was well embodied in Shepard. And I think... I have a feeling that Shepard in their current... I mean, not like they're old now, you know, it's an old game, but I don't think without Captain Janeway we would have had Shepard in the incarnation that we did. All right, I'm gonna let the poor cat out. Be right back. Come here, Mr. Karth.
Did I level? Did I level? Yes! Oh, got a shit ton of level. Holy crap, I got like a level and a half off that. Well, I got half a level off that. It got me my level, and now I'm halfway through 72. Dear God. We're there! We made it, everybody! We made it. We made it. Oh, yeah. I'm going back to live chat from questions. Thanks for hanging out for so long, Sarcastic Geek. I'm glad you were able to make the stream, too. Oh. I did it Elden Ring? Is that an Elden Ring meme I'm unaware of? Oh, getting hot in front of these lights. Woo! Thanks for super chat, Generic Nary. That feeling when you realize your half-orc rogue for D&D has the same name as Kyle's cat. I'll make him read that when he gets back. Need the hat if you want it? What? The hat? Oh, I left. I don't stick around for loot. I'm terrible about keeping up with my bags. So I run as fast as I can from loot. Kyle, you should read Generic Nerd Super Chat.
Okay. That feeling when you realize your half-orc rogue for D&D has the same name as Kyle's cat. It's an excellent name. And his impossibly dateable status, because it was cut for budgeting, is one of the saddest video game things to ever happen. Because I know Kristen worked so hard to date Carthonassi. This is a cool mask. But you just hit a wall. Because they didn't allocate budget for it. Not that the Bastila storyline wasn't adorable and fun, but...
Well, I am 72 and a half. I got so much damn XP from that Alliance raid.
Nice. Well, let's go hit up the next tank one and DPS one.
Now let me say goodbye to everybody. GG all. Thanks.
GG.
Drop group.
Whoops.
and then inviting my good buddy Kyle back into the group.
All right, allow me to make my way to the first.
Oh.
Oops. Yeah, I'll save those. Hang on. I messed up my teleportation because I still have those tickets that keep wanting to be used.
What's our favorite primal or boss purely based on aesthetics?
Aesthetics.
Like, you just like the way it looks. It just looks cool.
It's hard to remove just my infinite love of everything that Thornton did.
I find his design a little too busy.
It's crunchy, right? The graphics of the time are definitely at play.
The overuse of the glow bump map.
Yeah,
like it needs some hard edges, like in the reflections. It's too glowy.
Well, a lot of things in Heaven's Word had that like a Blender look. You know, when you see like a how-to Blender video and they go and they're like filling something out. Yeah,
I know exactly what you're talking about. I promise it's not just because I'm horny, but I love bird monsters. I've got a thing for Garuda. I really like Garuda's design. I love bird monsters, man. I think bird monsters are among the coolest monsters you can make. And Garuda is despite the unnecessarily ridiculous cleavage going on, I think it's a really cool monster design.
I mean, there is something to like adding a level of sexiness to a monster that makes it intoxicating, venomous, one might say. It's seducing.
Don't you mean toxic?
It could be. It could be poisonous, maybe.
Yeah. Garuda sticks with me. Yeah. I'm not gonna say Lakshmi.
I'm gonna. Any questions you want to save out of here? I'm gonna close up our question thing as we're done rouletting.
Yeah. Just close it out. I'm curious if it stays.
Yeah. Let's see what happens.
Let's see what.
It looks like it sticks around.
Oh no, it does not.
No, it deletes itself. Yep.
It's gone.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's
interesting.
a neat tool,
well,
though.
now we know.
Yeah.
Now we know.
Neat
Now we know.
tool.
Now we know. Vernacular, thanks for the super chat. You can actually romance Karth, and it leads to a special ending if you go dark side. It's just really hard to do. Ask me how I know.
Wait. I was always told that Karth was cut because they didn't want to do a female-centric, or they cut the budget to do a female-centric love line. So I thought you couldn't do it, or do you have to mod it back in like it was delete content like in KOTOR 2, all those mods that take advantage of stuff that's still in the files, but it was never done fully. That's what I heard. I heard that for years, so I accepted it as fact. Like Carthonassi. It's dark side.
It's dark side only?
Weird. Huh. Interesting.
We need to sync up a playthrough of KOTOR because I've never played it. Well, I've never beaten it. I've started it many times, and I get to that first city, and I'm like, God damn it, this is taking
the
forever.
first city sucks, but it builds that you're not a Jedi, and you have to do things not Jedi style, and it makes things special later. Like a Realm Reborn not being a Scion, right? Like, you okay? Yeah, okay. He's off. I think he was unwell. He must have to cough or something. You can never be mean to him ever. Oh, interesting. It ages, yeah, worse than any other game I could think of. I think that is, there's got to be worse games. No, Morrowind. I would say Morrowind is the game that has aged the absolute worst.
I just got kicked.
Kicked from the game?
I just got booted from the game.
Oh,
disconnect.
Oh. Well, we'll see you soon. Nah, Bastila was adorable. The whole kiss me thing was great. KOTOR 2 had some cute romances as well.
Now I'm getting the please wait to try logging in later error.
Oh, just give it 20 seconds. You don't have to log in and out.
That's interesting.
Silverwind, Morrowind didn't age poorly. People were making fun of how ugly it was when it came out. Fair.
I remember when the original Xbox was new.
Yeah.
Going over to I had this drummer for my band when I was in high school, I went over to his house and he was playing it. And I literally walked in and said, "This is the ugliest game I've ever seen."
For me, it was just like I was playing other good games which were fully voice acted, even though like Coeurl had that really cute thing where they had like alien phrases. So I particularly remember, I think it was the Twi'lek man would go, "Ta chico, rojo dino dungai, ta," and as you like cued through his text, it would do it over and over again. Wait, did we lose Garrett full? I think his internet's going out. Oh no. Perhaps Garrett is having internet outages. But yes, there was a cute way that they... Oh, hi. Yeah. Well, hello then. But it was a really cute idea to handle voice acting fewer lines by having the alien languages. And Mass Effect did that a little bit too. But Morrowind had just no voice acting. I was not interested in reading when I was younger. I shall now inspect my phone just to note if Garrett is on his way to return or not. No word yet. He's likely pressing all the buttons or restarting the routers. Well, while Garrett's gone, how y'all doing? How's it going, everybody? Feel free to ask away. Questions, comments, concerns. I heard a thing. Kyle, in the mirror universe, evil Kyle, always in the dark. Favorite book, Kyle?
Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, because I could hear you the entire time.
Oh, that's always frustrating.
Problem is, but I got booted from the game again.
Okay, your internet probably went out for a spell.
And then I rage quit everything because I was sick of listening to you be like, "Oh, he's having a problem."
Yeah.
Which you know is the fucking worst.
Yeah, no, I'm aware. I am aware. My favorite book. I'm a bit of a hipster, so I like books more when I know other people haven't read them too much.
You a hipster?
I know, right? I really like Abhorsen.
Shocked.
I like Abhorsen for evil necromancer bell magic. I think the whole magic system in there is really interesting. So I'd probably go with that. Book I've read the most would be Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I've read that 9 times, but it was all when I was younger. House of Leaves is really cool. House of Leaves is very, very cool. I never finished it, but what a cool book. I am making my way through Mistborn, but I put that down and I need to get back to it. That also has an amazing magic system. Kristen like straight up started crying when she finished Mistborn. Like she was sobbing in the other room. She loves Mistborn. Yeah, Abhorsen has a really cool like just magic system. I don't think it would ever work in a movie. I think the bell system would be super dumb in a movie, but it's really, really, really cool. I think I love The Virus Within. I'll write that down next to my foe recommendation. Recommendation.
I thought that was a Korean barbecue recommendation, or are people telling you places where you can go get water that tastes exactly the same?
No, these are books now. Though House of Leaves does sound like what you think a pho restaurant would be named.
It's an accurate description of what it tastes like.
That's not weird at all, Owen. No, not at all. We all have things like we just rewatched 1994's Pride and Prejudice here. Like I think it's amazing. I think that I love the wordplay. I find it very interesting.
All right, who we going with? Cat Dude again?
Yeah, we can do either one. If you want to do Cat Dude or Tank first. I guess.
Oh, that's right. You were getting tank levels. Well,
yeah.
Okay, let's do Lurik.
Okay.
Pick up where we left off. Have a little bit of continuity today.
Sounds good.
All right.
Accepting.
Looks worried. Wait, it's you. It's really you. You actually came. I am come. I mean, never mind. You're here to hunt Andrea with me, yes? Of course you are. Why else would you be here? And wouldn't you know it, one of my hirelings should be returning with new information any moment now.
Hirelings, eh? Greetings, my lord. I am pleased to report that Andrea was recently sighted in Amarang, in the vicinity of Samuel's backbone, it would seem. Apparently, there was a right suspicious spider what was giving folks trouble, and now it's been turned. It's about a dozen times worse. They'd be grateful for any assistance.
I see. Well done, my friend. Your payment, as promised. Hope you paid them enough money, because
Yeah.
sure shit didn't pay us enough.
Well, I'm assuming it's because he doesn't know the value of money.
Why bother going out and about pestering the small folk for news when you can employ others to do it for you? The better to devote our precious time to rather more important matters, I say. And owing to my winning strategy, we may now depart for Amarang, and delightfully named Samuel's Backbone, for in pursuing the spider, we may yet find its maker. This guy is a total dweeb.
Yeah. Well, you know, he's young, new to the world. I barely fit in the frame. I'm too tall. Was cutting off my
You have the same problems in real life. Amarang, heading to more soup. You want more soup, Kyle?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're in a party. Are we cross world? Or are we normal?
I'd like more soup.
More soup.
We should be in a standard party because we had to drop to get out of the alliance group.
He's a booster. Yeah, he boosted. He doesn't know what's going on.
Booster.
Bought a bunch of. You can't buy gold off the screen.
I don't give a crap if you boost. You do what you want.
Yeah, I mean, do what you want. It's strictly a co-op game for you, and that's what you want, you know. More power to you. I think it's more that you would boost and then go around saying opinions about the thing you avoided. Probably shouldn't do that.
Lurik. Mini F. F question mark, no F here, mini F. I don't know. Some F.
Some Fs?
Some Fs. Drop frames? Are you getting drop frames?
No, I have 0 reported drop frames at the moment.
All right.
So
YouTube going YouTube.
Yeah, it was just YouTube things.
Something in the water today.
Just a small F.
Just a small F. This is certainly the place. I gathered those bones once belonged to dear Samuel, but I see no troublesome arachnid. That was an arachnid. Jesus.
Its name was Samuel?
Arachnid. It being a rather large desert, I had considered hiring a few trackers to hasten our search party. But I have yet to spy a place where such individuals might congregate. Pity. Bah, nothing for it but to roll up our proverbial sleeves and do the dirty work ourselves. We shall split up and search the sands for this sin-eater spider. Whoever finds it first may have the honor of slaying it themselves. But should we not find it, well, after we both have searched for a suitable length of time, I say we meet back here. Let the hunt begin.
Threw in a few extra sentences there just for good measure.
Paid by the word.
Paid by the yeah. Koji, paid by the word.
Oh, where are we going? Over here.
Be paid by the letter.
Had to over here. Rachel, thanks for the super chat. I'm not sure if you read the Kyle and Mirror Universe Evil Kyle.
Yes, I did.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah,
just making sure.
The second you leave, the camera you get, the dark camera, goes to them.
Search for the spider-like sin-eater.
But no trace. Have we seen a spider? We've seen scorpions. I don't think we've seen a spider sin-eater yet.
I don't think so.
I'd love to see a new sin-eater model. That'd be grand.
I mean, I'm just far be it for me to root for seeing a spider, but you know, like you do. Pissed off.
Rock and roll.
The toll bar is real mad, Kyle.
Rock and roll.
Shell shocked. I'm destining. You ready to destine? Oh, it's just a...
Yeah, that's a scorpion.
That's not a...
That right there is a scorpion.
That's not a spider. You guys got funny names for things on the first. See, that's the problem right there. It's not even a spider. Yes, still an arachnid. Still an arachnid.
But the truth is revealed to mine eyes, for they have confused the spider and scorpion on this world.
But also, they walk around on 6 legs, and the front 2 are used as their arms, which is also inaccurate. Like, it's just, they're just all confused.
Yeah, unless those are the bongos, which means it's a male.
What?
Spiders have, if they're males, have little bongos near their mouths. They're little, like, extra arms that they use for mounting and such.
Yeah, but that's a scorpion, and scorpions usually have 8 legs plus the pincers.
That's true. Was that the spider? Are we going back? That is the spider. Oh, okay.
Vengeance and defeat. There it was smacking us with 2 front limbs and standing on 6. When it died, it just looked like it had 8, but it's missing the pincers.
I don't know how many legs scorpions have.
No, I'm talking about the in-game model, not actual scorpions.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about real-world scorpions. I don't know how many legs they have.
8 plus pincers, I believe.
Huh. There we go.
Oh, damn.
What?
Oh, she looks cool as shit.
Huh.
Is this why Artbert is lingering? Because his buddies
Oh, that'd be interesting.
are stuck as sin eaters?
I think it's interesting she used the Asian teleport.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that. Didn't think about that just now. Should have. There she is, the Scourge of Norvrant, the Devourer of Souls, Balam Quits.
Wow.
That's a name.
That's my favorite
you bring
song.
this mark down. What? Balam Quits.
Yep, you got it, you got it.
Balam Quits.
You got it.
All right, fair. We bring this mark down, they'll be singing ballads about us till the end of time. Never mind the king's bounty. Hells, we could buy ourselves a couple of castles apiece. Flanking maneuver, as discussed. Wait for my signal, then we'll strike as one. Sounds like a E3 division demo.
The bad voice comms, the scripted voice comms.
Yeah, but you and I played the division. We ended up talking like that to beat some of those bosses.
True.
So, you know, it was actually a little accurate.
Damn it. She's onto us. Don't panic.
Don't panic. Sure.
We planned for this. We act as the decoy while Rendo Ray brings her down. Go, go.
Wait, not yet. There's no reason to rush this. And you're gonna die.
Yep.
Leroy!
Oh,
That's a big curl.
They're not even bards. Yeah.
Always so headstrong. The antlers are cool as shit.
Yeah.
Bugger me. My head. I can't.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, it's the ranged role quest, so you know she can't heal.
Hmm.
Or I guess physical? Physical
Yes, the
damage.
physical.
Not ranged.
We're getting physical.
Come back here. Finish it, you bloody bastard. Finish me. This took a dark turn.
It's not gonna hold.
I'm so sorry. It's all my fault. I'll not let it end like this, I promise. I'll kill that goddamn beast if it's the last thing I do.
So we got a spirit at peace kind of storyline here where we gotta go kill the big beast. Put it down so the spirit will calm down.
Maybe she's off to turn that thing into a sin eater?
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, if it's even still around, I don't know. Hey, what was that just now? I've had headaches before, but the way you were thrashing about wasn't like anything I've ever felt. Dude probably just pays for a load of Advils to be delivered. By the gods. And I thought we were lucky just to catch a glimpse of Andrea. But you're also telling me you were granted a vision of her past with this power of yours? Though, 2 warriors killed while hunting a great horned beast. A beast surviving their companion vows to slay in revenge. I have heard this tale before. I know it. But it's a common enough sort of tale, I suppose. And regardless, she's gone. Come, let's return to the Crystarium and celebrate your accomplishment. But it was kill a friggin' scorpion.
We didn't do anything, Tuxedo Mask. There's more.
The system is down.
Very well. Allow me.
I was faster.
Oh yeah, yours was faster. I got that damn ticket still. It gives me an extra click.
I'm glad, Baggins. I'm glad.
I'm gonna keep that last ticket. There's gonna be some time I gotta go to Kugane. I'm gonna be like, oh, thank God. Big money. Savings right here.
How many people are too young to get that reference? According to our analytics, not many.
Yeah, that's true. The MMO audiences are older.
Our audience is roughly our age, according to YouTube. The table is set.
He's at it again.
So I bid you raise a glass with me, that together we might toast your spectacular accomplishment. This time in cinematic form. It's really nothing quite like a hearty meal after a job well done. How'd you feel? I've another few bottles ready and waiting to be opened. No? Oh, very well, if you insist. I do not take drinks from people I don't know. It occurs to me, my good man, that I have yet asked you your name.
Do you not like my good man?
Forge our friendship, that's presumptuous, that I hardly noticed until now. Tuna no crust, Val Gaunt, Reek and Tuna and Val. Yes, I rather like the sound of that. Reek and Val and Tuna, the daring duo trio, the brave bounty hunters, the scourge of sin eaters, 1000years.com. Once you slay an Andrea, not a soul in Norvrant will not know our names. They shall ring out across the realm. But I should dwell over much on the victory before the struggle. A wise hunter is prepared and patient. 'Twould be prudent to send double, nay, triple the agents afield to seek out promising new leads. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're a gillionaire.
You sure it's wise to spend money so freely? I'm gonna go buy.
Worried about the budget for our brave endeavor? Well, don't be. I am prepared to fund our activities as needed. No expense shall be spared. None whatsoever. Here's not nearly enough money.
Yeah? Well, he doesn't know the value of money, you know?
It's a loaf of bread, Michael. How much could it cost? $50?
The Paladin. To the tanking.
To the tanking. All set to embark on our great hunt, Tuna and Val. Then let us be about it. Before you ask, I've no intention of leading us into the wilds without even an inkling of Dikaiosin's whereabouts. Norvrant may not be a particularly large realm, even before the flood, but it'd take us a dozen lifetimes to scour over every nook and cranny. Now, we'll start by asking around a place I know for a fact Dikaiosin has attacked before. The village of Wright, on Kalusia. While I don't have reason to believe he will return, I'd like to think that the survivors might know something of value. After all, you can be sure that they haven't forgotten the day that bastard came through. So let us be off then.
Very well. I should have done the other menu. I
win!
I should have done the other way.
Slow ass controller player. PC Master Race.
Where? Oh, yeah, we still haven't gone up the lift. We still haven't gone up the lift. You two look very similar.
Maybe. Oh. Are you being Dark Knight racist?
I'm being golden armor with the hair.
Actually, yeah. We are like one shade. We bought his dye is right next to my dye at Target.
Yeah, I do like his collar, though. His... I don't know what lapels? Is that what that's called?
That would be, yeah.
It
doesn't, lapels usually have a secondary bit underneath that. I think I would just call that a collar.
Yeah.
It is a nice armor set. I don't have that set. I would wear the set if I had it. Yeah. Golden armor, hair, boots with the furs. Does it make a guess? All right.
He tanked the flow. Next thing you know.
I don't have a joke.
It's all good. You may not have memorized
His
T-Pain
health got
songs.
low. There it goes. Welcome to Right. I reckon it might not seem like much to you, but to me. Looks off to the distance dramatically. Never mind. We'll save that conversation for after. Tracking down to Kaiosen is what matters right now. Let's split up and then ask after that bastard. Better odds of turning up useful information that way, I'd wager.
Well, it's right here.
There's one over here.
I'm glad we get to
what
part
is
around
this?
this town a little bit.
Village of... which one are we on? Oh,
There's a bunch of people.
I think I may have grabbed a side quest while I was out here and forgot. What are you doing? Where are you going?
Oh, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, this is... Okay, some of these are side quests.
Are we on Shaped by Tragedy? What are we on?
No, we're on Shaped by Tragedy. We're looking for citizens. I think I, too, got confused. Oh, they're going to look like play symbols. So, skittish villager here.
Okay.
Says, hi, what do you want with me? The Sin Eaters? That one that came and killed everyone? Oh, God, it's here. Then why are you talking about him? Oh, I knew. I should have stayed inside. There's nothing but death out here now. Death and horn eaters and... Oh
my... Wow. If you don't get an offer to do some voices in the next expansion, man, I'm gonna be real let down.
My problem is I can't read. I don't read with great efficiency.
Where did you come from?
I'm a poor hire.
And what do you want from me? I'm an old man with a beautiful faux hawk, can't you see?
Oh, that is nice.
To Kaiosen, that thrice damned eater that's the spitting image of Gaunt Knight? That to Kaiosen? I can't help you. All I know is that when he came, Wicked White, if you had seen the carnage, you would. I'm sorry, I can't talk about this.
That's what you're saying, the carnage. There, look. No.
When he came lewd. Caslo, you need Jesus.
Back to grandson.
You're killing me that you're calling him grandson. Absolutely killing me. Well, learn anything worth sharing? I wish I could say I'm surprised, but I'm not. What we saw that day, what he did to us, there's no moving on from that. What's your connection to this village?
Sure.
You don't have to sync up.
No. They're both pretty equal.
Well, I was planning to tell you the whole story eventually, but I suppose now is as good a time as any. Oh, he's even got pink eyes! Oh, man.
Classic.
Wow. Damn.
Got the pink eye.
I was born and raised in Right. Lacking any real prospects, I eked out a living as a hunter. Might have tried my hand at something more exciting had I not also been trying to provide for the love of my life, Melinda.
Oh, this will go well.
It was about a year ago that she accepted a commission from this Yulmoran trader, bloked up mostly in antiques, and he had his this bracelet in need of restoration. Bloody old with a questionable provenance, but supposedly it once belonged to royalty or some such. The Fangs of Orthus, he called it. Me and her had been talking about tying the proverbial knot, buying land, building a home, that sort of thing. Around here, that might not take much, but it was still a lot more than we had. So when the trader made his offer, she didn't hesitate to say yes. I'd gone down to the shipyards to pick up extra tools, materials she needed for the work. Quality stuff. But it'd pay for itself 10 times over. But then I got back to right. Coeurl had been busy. I spied at least a dozen newborn eaters fluttering about. Tried to make sense of their new lot. The grandmother who lived next door and shared the fruits of her orchard with us. The gruff woodsman who'd brought firewood to our doorstep in the dead of winter. Both of them were reduced to mindless fiends, just like that. There wasn't time to mourn or think. I started looking for Melinda. Don't say Minfilia, Garrett. And then there she was, alive and well. Our eyes met, and we knew it was going to be all right. We ran for each other, and even now, a year later, it doesn't feel real. One moment she was there, right there, in front of me. The next, she was. The Coeurl knelt and took the fangs of Orthus, then left, leading a host of sin eaters out of right. But Melinda, I still couldn't see her as anything else. She wouldn't budge. She just hovered there and stared, waiting for me to end it. Well, I could never say no to her. Not once in the years we'd been together. For all the time she'd welcome me home with a bowl of hot stew. All the time she laughed at my crude jokes and gave me counsel when I was losing my way. For all that and more, I killed her.
Nice read, dude.
This is gut-wrenching and I love it.
Yeah, well done.
I swore then and there I'd have my vengeance. The Coeurl would die by my hand. I carved the scars in my flesh to mirror the ones he left on my soul. An enduring reminder of the vow that I never dare stray from the path. There, all done. No need to wallow in it. Wouldn't want my tragic yet trite tale to put you off our hunt. Still with me to the end, sinner? This dude is the coolest motherfucker we've met in game ever.
He's doing all right.
Oh, man. That's the spirit. Still, I've some unfinished business here. So if you could give me a moment before we resume, I'd be most grateful. Senshi right service of Wendy's. Yeah, man, that's... Damn.
Do you have any abilities for me, grandson? All right. All right, well, I'll see you in a couple levels. Good luck with that.
Woo! Dude, this rules.
Feel better about that.
Cool as shit.
Sorry,
you're not high enough to continue?
Sorry about your zombie apocalypse. No, I'm not high enough. No, I would need more levels.
This is red?
Yeah, it's red.
It doesn't return us before it locks you out?
Well, he said that was the end of the quest, so he's now here. This is where he lives. We'll have to catch him later.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, we're gonna need more levels.
Didn't know that.
I know,
we need
right?
more edge. I can't give you any more edge.
That was
the whole
edgy as it gets. That was great. I'd love to know more, but you know, that's the end of the line.
Janolier, thanks for the super chat. Every role quest story in Shadowbringers is spectacular. This is...
Yeah.
I'll take this over Catboy.
Yeah,
so
no.
far.
I mean,
we'll see. I'm sure Catboy has.
It'll probably all come together, but you know.
Sure it goes somewhere.
I'm curious to see if how the magic one goes. Whenever we get to that one.
So we got to get you another level.
I think I'd need 2, right? Aren't these every 2 levels?
Oh, well, what does it say when you click on them?
Good question. I assume every 2 because that's how the old job quests worked. Yeah, 74.
All right. Well, we just need a level then.
Yeah. What else we got on the docket today? We got main
We've done
scenario?
most of our roulettes. Yeah, we haven't done main scenario or normal raids.
Okay, we could do a main scenario.
There's also frontline.
front line.
There's also frontline.
We can pass on front. Well, let's see. Is it in the book? No, rival wings. Nope, rival wings.
I love you guys. Y'all are such good sports about
Frontline,
my
baby.
frontline
Yeah, bring on the front line.
To the wolf's den.
All right. No, let's do. I'll tank. What do you need? Probably
Anything, honestly.
Yeah, you don't have any healing levels either, so.
Yeah, dancer. Well, I mean, I would just do it as summoner.
Okay.
71. So what's my dancer? My dancer's at 72. I mean, we kind of just need to level everything.
Yeah, cool. I'll do tank. You do dance, and we'll get 2 people.
We should be dancing.
Yeah.
I don't mean to pit PvP lovers and PvP not lovers against each other. It's all good. We're here having fun, having a good time. Carl, thanks for the super chat. Imagine Granson sharing a drink with Gaius or Estinian. Too cool to live, too badass to die.
They'd probably hate each other.
Oh my god.
Stepping on each other's toes.
You know, I don't think they would, because I feel like they're the type that they just wouldn't say anything unless they absolutely had to, so they wouldn't get on each other's nerves.
Just a lot of at the table.
Yeah, just a lot of quiet, steaming.
Like Batman and Geralt going to lunch.
All right, so what are we doing next? Main scenario?
Yep, main scenario.
All right, let's go to Party Finder. Oh wait, why is this grayed? Oh, why is this grayed out? Why is recruit members grayed out?
Are we in a party? No, we're not in a cross-world or anything.
That's straight up grayed out.
Oh, I'm leader. I'm leader because you disconnected. Let me put it here.
Wow, okay, that makes sense. Could you pass me lead? Thank you.
It's yours.
Let's go to Duty Roulette, and we're doing, what do we say, main scenario?
Yep.
All right, this is going to be a foursome. Oh my. Group members, heading over to Party Password in our Discord right now.
Cool.
Grinding Gear channel.
Did you miss the Hero Row quest? No. We did the first one, but when I'm out of town, Garrett plans to get his Scholar online too, so that's a project for another day.
We're just like level locked now at literally everything.
Yeah. Which is fine, because what do we do now? Well, we play the video game. What are we going to do? Let's play the video game.
I don't know. Oh, thank you, Fitchell. Is this what he was wearing?
Oh, are you getting the coat? You getting the cool coat?
Is this what the dude was wearing? Hold up, I think it is. Let me look at this real quick. Oh, it is. It is. Oh, thank you so much. It looks like it's a silver variant. Some of it's gold. I will make a claim of this very soon.
There's a party password in the Discord if we have a healer present who would like to join us.
Did I actually drop it or did I get distracted? No, it's in there.
I think you got it.
Yeah,
we got
currently looking for a healer. Currently looking for a healer.
There we go.
Thank you
so much.
Welcome, Theron.
Theron, Blackshire.
All right. Let's go to Duty Finder. Click a main scenario. And I'm just going to talk like Granson the rest of my life.
Sounds good.
I hear that controller.
Yep.
That can't port as
It
fast as
always
me.
just goes nuts. But I can move seamlessly between the two, which is nice. That's really the only thing that gives me a scare.
I'm definitely going to make a Granson glam. 100% Solomir. 100%.
Are you Granson and son?
Are you Granson, son?
Oh, wait. Oh, this is one. Oh, that's cool. Well, this will be swifter.
This is still a pretty long fight.
It is, yeah, because we have to go outside, right? All right, well, let's go.
It's a good track.
It is. Oh wait, I don't have my, pardon me. I don't have tank it on. Pardon me.
Oh, my
We're
word.
engaged. It is engaged.
That explains a lot.
Yep.
Kick the tank. Vote to kick tank.
Kick the tank. Dupe tank.
Such devastation was not Kyle's intention.
They keep adding all the badass quests to all the tank stuff.
It's because tanking freaking rules, man.
Apparently. I don't know, what is the population of Final Fantasy like? Is there a lack of tanks?
I feel like I'm always waiting on a healer.
Yeah. I feel like my healer queues are faster, even though it often says things like, tanks are needed.
When like shortly after Endwalker released, my tank queues were basically instant.
Depends on the server. That makes sense. Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of DPS no matter what game you play, but that's also by design because there's a lot of DPS needed in the higher end stuff. I guess in an 8-man you have 2 healers, 2 tanks, so there's not that many actually, and that many slots. It's like a 40-man in World of Warcraft. That's what, 2 tanks and then maybe 4 healers, maybe more than that, but that's a lot of room for deeps.
Yeah, I stand by my answer. Garuda's design is freaking sick.
Oh yeah.
I like wings.
Yeah?
I have a thing for wings.
What's your opinion on a single anime wing?
I don't like single wings. I like 2. I like symmetry with my wings.
What's your opinion on 4 wings?
Too much.
Too much. Okay.
I'm a classic wing appreciator. Classic wing appreciator. Do you respect wings?
What's your opinion on boneless wings?
Oh, what is a boneless? It took me a second. I'm like, what? They're I wouldn't turn them down, but I wouldn't order them.
Yeah, I think that's the right call. I agree.
But I mean, I will happily eat really any fried chicken. It's kind of like pizza. It's like there's just pizza I don't like as much as other pizza, and that's how I feel about fried chicken.
Skeletal wings is a good question too. I like skeletal wings. I do not care that they couldn't fly.
Oh yeah, no, big fan of skeletal wings. But again, symmetrical. I don't want to see one skeletal wing.
Yeah, that's too much. That's too much. One skeletal wing would just be confusing.
I stand Garrett.
Generic nerd, thank you for super chat. They're just fancy nuggets. That's true. I guess they have the same sauce, right?
They're nuggets I don't have to dip.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pre-sauced nuggets.
Pre-dipped nuggets. Now, man, dude, now I just want Wendy's. Wendy's nugs are best nugs.
I don't have a heavy nugget preference, but it's been...
I love Wendy's spicy nugs, man.
It's probably been 3 years since I've had fast food.
Damn.
Yeah.
I love fast food. I eat Taco Bell every week. And Wendy's is a popular snack to get me through yard work on Sundays. Just gonna stand in all the things.
Yep.
Chick-fil-A nuggets are solid, but
They
I
are
really like
good.
Wendy's.
Yeah. There's that addictive sweetness to them, the kind of tang or whatever it is.
I think it's the oil they use. I think they use like a really strong peanut oil.
That would make sense. Yeah, I like their just plain chicken sandwiches.
I'd rather have Popeyes.
Popeyes is good. Popeyes is
I
very
think
good.
I think Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches are extremely overrated. I have strong negative opinions about the Chick-fil-A. I mean, I'll eat one.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong; they're not bad, but I don't think they're have 40 cars literally blocking traffic good.
I mean, I didn't participate in the chicken sandwich wars that happened about 3 years ago. That was just absurd.
Yeah.
It is the blessing of light that confounds you.
La Habrea.
Yes.
Here we go. Beginning Q&A.
Yes. Who's got questions?
Your foe.
The question channel died.
The question channel is now.
But yeah,
Re-engaged.
you're reopened.
It's reopened. The question
People
channel.
just could have added up.
Now we.
Hit us with the short questions.
Yeah.
Beyond mortal limits.
beyond.
I've never had Jolly Bee. I've heard good things though.
Jolly Bee?
Yeah, CF history. I feel the same way. I feel the same way. La Habre or La Habread, you decide. The world is your bread oyster. Choose it.
Can strength truly be so great? Yes, it can.
Weirdest food combo you love? I don't think I have an answer for that.
Ketchup on mac and cheese.
Ah, I don't like ketchup.
Yeah, you don't like ketchup in general. So.
Yeah.
Salt on my watermelon is another good one.
I've never done that. I've heard it's good.
It's good. Yeah, it's good.
The magic within has
Breast or thighs? Ask Daycoth. Well, we are talking about chicken.
It's not something I crave, but I'm not above dipping my French fries in mayonnaise.
Yeah, well, a lot of people do that. I'm not a huge mayonnaise person, but that is a frequent one.
Yeah. Favorite ass scene besides Emmett? A bunch of mustache twirlers.
Yeah.
I mean, the only other one that stands out is Elidibus.
Yeah, Elidibus was like a bro in my book, but now I'm kind of confused as to what he's doing.
He's really committing to his roleplay.
Yeah,
That's what he's doing.
yeah, he's RPing super hard. So I'm a little confused on that front, but again, we're in the middle of the sandwich. Like we're meant to be confused right now.
no more than was necessary.
Favorite short story? Can I choose Blink in Doctor Who? Does that count?
Oh, I think that counts.
Blink rules.
Short story. I remember when I was younger, I really liked. I think it was called Einstein's Tales. It was a bunch of short stories about various theories Einstein made. But you know, like as a kid, like, ooh, immortality, how fascinating! Like it's, you know.
That's an excellent choice. All right, Baggins, you agree with me? Nice.
To the very pinnacle of the heavens.
Let's see.
Tomato is just ketchup roadkill, or ketchup is just tomato roadkill.
It's my least favorite form of polarized tomato. Marinara and salsa are superior by massive amounts. If you could pick up your controller, I really appreciate it.
I am. Pardon me. I was very excited. Ultimo was exploding.
Reptile wings or avian wings? Reptile wings? What, like skin wings?
Yeah, like weird. Oh, you can't eat
bat
those.
wings. I would call that bat wings. I would describe that as bat wings. I like both.
What do you miss most about HOTS? Being good at something. Like striving to play a game on a high level. Like that was really enjoyable for me. We're nowhere near close to that in Final Fantasy, and getting really good at the end of Stormblood. Now I have more abilities, so I got reworked. It's a very different feeling. But I really did enjoy how useful Into the Nexus could be.
Are you going to do all 4 role quests? Yep, that's the plan.
Yep. Gonna do them all before we leave Shadowbringers.
Which Shrek movie had the most cultural impact on America? The first one,
yeah, but the first one also made like Matrix jokes that are really just like flat these days.
Every Shrek movie has dated jokes that are really flat these days.
Yeah, I remember liking 2 a lot when it
was
came
really, out. It was a big surprise when it came out. No one took the piss out of Disney.
Yeah.
Until Shrek came along. I know this is a meme joke, but like legitimately Shrek did like kind of change the game.
I really like that cover of "I Need a Hero" while he's riding on Donkey.
Oh.
Like I think that thing gives me chills. Like that thing's badass.
It's a good joke. I still think of it in the morning I'm making waffles. Like I still think about that.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Like weekly, that gets quoted. Even though we don't have a waffle iron and we only make pancakes in this house. Even though I prefer waffles to pancakes. But they must be thin waffles. I don't like to get that thick Belgian cake masquerading as breakfast food out of here. I want a Waffle House waffle. Favorite Taco Bell order? Do you even remember, Mr. I haven't had fast food in 3 years?
I think I like the Gordita.
Gordita or Cheesy Gordita Crunch?
No, I never really caught into the crunch much.
Because Cheeto Gordita Crunch is 110% probably the single piece of food I've eaten the most in my life. I freaking love the Cheesy Gordita Crunch. I still mourn its loss. I used to order a T10 every time. It was a cheesy gordita crunch and 2 crunchy tacos with a large drink, and they don't offer it anymore. You have to order it separately, which bloats the cost of it. And the current Taco Bell menu is the worst Taco Bell menu in the history of the chain.
Oh, wow.
Current Taco Bell menu is shit.
Oh, pardon me. I'm not over there. Wow, yeah, the strong opinions. I wasn't aware.
Yeah, Taco Bell meta is the worst it's ever been.
Damn.
Their developers really need to rethink their game.
Kristen, when she was pregnant with our number 1, was really into the pizza-shaped things. I don't remember what it was called anymore.
Mexican pizza?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't called a pizza. It was a flat. It was flat though. It was like a really big, crunchy.
Crunchwrap?
Crunchwrap Supreme. Yeah.
They have a literal pizza called the Mexican pizza.
I don't know Taco Bell well enough.
Yeah, but you're laughing like it wasn't called Mexican. I'm like, they have literally a menu
No,
item.
I'm saying there probably is such a thing. That wasn't the thing I was sent out to get.
I used to be all about the Crunchwrap. I hit a wall with that one where like I never need to eat a Crunchwrap again. I think it's the hot ingredients mixed with the cold lettuce. At one day, it just hit me wrong, and I was like, "Oh, I don't like this anymore."
I can see that. Favorite board game? Do you have a favorite board game? Do you get to play much board games?
I'm not big on board games. But I was really into Risk when I was a kid.
Oh, interesting.
I was really, really freaking into Risk. Nowadays, I'm basic. Give me Settlers of Catan.
Nothing wrong with that.
I would rather play Settlers of Catan than spend an hour trying to pay attention to the new rules of whatever new game you're trying to teach me.
I like the Arkham series, Arkham Horror. Those are really good games. Though recently, I gotta hear. I wanna know what it's called.
Woo!
Oh,
Of course. You chose poorly. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. It's the corners.
Delayed. Yep.
Corners, everyone.
Chris and I picked up dual decks. They're Magic the Gathering decks that are like they're themed to fight each other, and those are really
You
fun.
were telling me about that.
Yeah, like you have a card that destroys target 2 power creature, and then the enemy has like a powerful 2 target. So like they counter each other, and it leads to some really good games without things being one-sided. So we've been kind of doing that in the evening.
Not in the mood for that in my life right now, but if I was, like, I could see myself being in the mood for that. Katie used to be my sparring partner back when I used to be a little intense about my my pre-release tournaments. And the one Grand Prix I ever played in, she had to spar me a lot.
Shortest employment? That's an interesting question.
Cracker Barrel.
Oh, right. Yeah, you did do Cracker Barrel.
I think I quit in 2 months.
That's pretty good. That's a good amount of time.
And I think Target, which was where I worked right before there, was 3 months. I had 2 jobs back to back where I was like, this sucks and I want nothing to do with this. I was a waiter at Cracker Barrel. My manager was a raging douchebag.
I worked at a temp agency for so long that I think that doesn't count, right? Because those are temporary jobs. I would have had to quit.
Do you like broccoli? Yes.
I do like broccoli.
I love
Broccoli's good. I'm nuts for teriyaki. I love teriyaki.
Breast or thighs? Chicken, of course. Thighs.
Yeah, and the teriyaki. Yeah. yeah. Thighs are so good.
Popeye's turkey for Thanksgiving? Is that a real thing, or you mean?
Huh.
Is that a real thing?
I don't know.
We've been doing our own turkey for years now. I used to never cook turkey. Used to just get it pre-cooked from Publix. All right. So that was main scenario. We did alliance raid. Normal raid?
Yeah, we could do a normal raid.
Let's see. Duty roulette. Normal raid. Same code as before.
Cool.
Unless it's been deleted. Nope, still there. Most recent code 8912. Use that.
What is your favorite dungeon aesthetically?
Well, off the top of my head, that's hard. Here's the problem. There's so many dungeons and they're all
Yeah.
relevant.
I'm going to the wall of dungeons. I'm seeing. We have any?
Yeah, but we don't have all the dungeons on it.
No. There's a wall of trials. I don't have the images exported either. I mean, I think the burn just really impressed me. I just really like the burn. Yeah, I think about the burn. I like the burn.
Oh, that might be it. That might be it. All right, I'm looking at like a list of all the things. Oh, I still really like Snowcloak. Snowcloak speaks to me. Man, like Wanderer's Palace and Amdapor is rad. There's a lot of good dungeons. Dusk Vigil. Oh, Dusk Vigil. Oh, I love you, Dusk Vigil. Great Koopa Library. God damn.
Oh, that is a good one.
It is impossible to choose.
Yeah, Great Google
I give up the
Library
burn.
is really
I'm
good.
going with the burn. I'm going to be lazy and say the burn.
The burn's a nice answer.
The burn rules, man. Doma
Yeah.
Castle's also up there for me. I love Doma Castle.
Mm.
The bosses are kind of lame, but I love the look of that dungeon so much. Oh. Estinian, take the wheel. All right. We are ready to go.
Yeah, we're ready to go.
It says we're not meeting requirements. What are we missing?
What am I missing? We have 3 healers. Is that it? We have one too many
Is that
healers.
the problem? One too many healers?
Would it be upset about healers? Too many healers?
I believe so. So on a mini video series of Garrett talks art composition and explorer mode dungeons and just nerds out. You're gonna like our next video. You're gonna like our next video. It's gonna be a good time. You're gonna enjoy it. Have
You're
a
gonna
good
like
time.
the way we video.
You're gonna like the way we video. I guarantee it. A little bit of that. A little bit of that. So what's going on here? What's going on here? Duty Finder. Normal raids. There we go.
Yep.
There we go. Don't tempt us with a good time. Yeah. Hey, make sure you watch this Wednesday.
Yeah.
And tell your
Subscribe.
friends. Share.
Yes.
Our more casual audience are off watching non-Final Fantasy stuff. So tell your Final Fantasy friends about us.
Like
We could
and
use a little.
share.
We could use a little help getting the word about grinding gear out there
look
into
at
the
this.
world. X-Death, holy
who's
shit!
here.
It's like all my name days came at once. Fuck yeah!
All right then. Let's get to it.
Freaking Technicolor Dreamcoat over here.
Oh wow, yeah. I have abilities.
Oh, I'm over in live chat. I'm trying to get back to questions so I can mediocrely DPS.
Perfect. Good plan. Oops, I did the defensive thing. Oh well. We're not here to show off.
It's all good. It's all good. Best French fry dipping sauce. Jalapeno fry sauce from Freddy's.
What's a Freddy's?
Freddy's is my favorite burger joint right now.
Oh,
We've talked about Freddy's before.
okay.
They do like the smash steak burger style of burger.
Oh right, you were telling me about the smash.
Yeah, imagine Steak and Shake if it didn't, if it actually passed health code. It's real good. Freddy's is great. And they probably have my favorite fries right now. And definitely my favorite burger I can get in Florida.
I'm suffering from several things. Oh right, isn't there like movement? We're supposed to move during certain things and not move during others.
Yeah, but it depends on if he's drawing from the void or not. 'Cause that
Yeah.
changes it, because he does like very basic Final Fantasy attacks.
Yeah, and then they're numbered as well. Like
Literally done this once, so.
successfully, yes, done it once. I believe we died and had to do it more than.
Oh yeah, X-Death, yeah, we were doing a mid-eye level and we'd never run it before, so. We were just, intentionally making it hard on ourselves, so. It's fine, we're still the best players in the world, don't worry. Or the content. Ham or turkey? Ham is garbage.
We're gonna
Ham
we're
is
gonna
a
have
useless
both.
meat.
We're gonna have both this Thanksgiving. My sister-in-law is very passionate about ham.
I'm very passionate about it too, but in the other direction.
But I've never had good ham. I think you know, it's mostly just been in with pineapples, and that was called good enough.
Man, I don't know, man. I've been over some places. They're like, oh, this is the shit, and I'm just like, this just tastes like Lunchables, man. Elevated Lunchables. Not a ham guy. Not a ham guy. I'd rather just have turkey both in November and December. Which luckily most of my family agrees on that, so we usually end up just doing turkey for both.
I mean, if we're talking like fancy meats, you know, crab, it overtakes both for me. I'd rather have crab.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't had crab in a long time. I was obsessed with it as a kid, and it was like always on sale, so mom would always like pick up some snow crab. And we just pop it in a pot.
Yeah, I haven't looked it up. I'm sure there's a very sad tale about the state of crabs right now. But there did seem to be more crabs when we were younger.
Definitely seemed to be on sale more often. I can't remember the last time I saw crab on sale. It's the most adult conversation we've had in a while. Hey Kyle, how's the price of produce?
Oh, yeah, you know, it's climbing, man. It's climbing.
All right, we did shortest employment. I'm trying not to die to mechanics while reading questions.
I guess my answer to shortest employment was I don't think I've ever quit a job. Oh, no, that's not true. Okay, yeah. I worked at student counseling at a for-profit university for about 4 months, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't call kids up and tell them why they needed credits that weren't actually useful for their career and sell them school classes for a degree that didn't matter.
Good for you, man.
I was dirty, man. I've never felt so dirty working at a place, but it was a job, and I desperately needed the job. But I quit. I couldn't do it.
Yeah. Has anyone made any punny retainer names yet? No.
No, I named my retainer is my wife's character, Kristen's character, and then the character I almost did, but didn't. Those are my two retainers.
I definitely lightly modeled a Makote after Katie, but not named after her.
Yeah.
And my other one. What is my second retainer? I never use her. I'm sorry, my other retainer's just like sitting in a corner for months twiddling their thumbs. I don't remember. I did a shit. I don't remember now. Never mind. That's gonna be we're just gonna leave that one. It's gonna die on the vine. Sorry.
It'll just haunt you. Why don't y'all need everything? It's habit. It's something I forget. I need it on the minion, and even that I was like, oh, I kind of feel bad about it. So it's some WoW culture clash.
Least favorite HOTS character.
Least favorite Junkrat.
Junkrat. I wish they would delete Junkrat from the game.
Yeah, and they left
if they
him
could
in
have done one thing before putting that thing on life support.
They left him in a very powerful state too.
Yeah, he's still broken.
Yeah.
And the game doesn't get any updates anymore. Yeah. Screw you. Screw you.
Screw your team that wasn't allowed to work on the game.
Yeah. No, screw you leaders who chose to cut the cord.
Yeah.
Screw you leadership of Soulless Mega Corporation.
How could you?
Yeah. I've got like nothing from that.
I think with
XP
all the duties done and with my dad and duties approaching, I think we'll end it there.
All right, man. It's a good place to stop. Thanks for hanging, everybody.
We got some good.
Thanks for hanging.
We got some good XP done today. We got through a couple of rolls. I mean, honestly, oh geez, the first is too bright for the credits. I need to go over and like look at a building. There we go.
Damn you, real-time lighting.
Damn you, light. Our credits do not show. No, thanks everybody for hanging out today. It was cool having we got through some content, but also in a casual way. It was cool hanging out with y'all. Thank y'all for being here.
Yeah, this was chill.
Have you checked out the PvP Battle Pass? I haven't worked on it at all. Currently time is limited, sadly. I was decently close on the last one, but then time got limited as well. As for, we're going to be streaming Wednesday, right? Because you got a thing Thursday.
Yes, I have a rehearsal dinner for my cousin, who's basically my brother, is getting married Friday, and Thursday's a rehearsal dinner. So yeah, Wednesday night. I can move the time around if you need it moved around, dude.
We'll see. We'll talk about it. I should be fine.
We'll schedule it. It'll be on the schedule.
Yeah.
You'll see it on YouTube. So if you're not already subscribed, please do so. Because we schedule our streams, you will see them pop up in your YouTube feed.
Yep. Wednesday will likely, because of the impending baby, we won't be getting MSQ. I think we're going to be chilling for a bit. Chilling here. Yeah. We got lots of footage built up. We're going to be working on videos and all that sort of cool thing. Oh. Yeah,
we need to get better about hyping our schedule every week. But you know, we just need to make it. We just need to make it through December.
Yes, that's the goal.
December.
Survive newborn, survive Masters ending, and then things will be more laid out in an orderly fashion.
I've been confirmed for graduation. I walked December 16th.
Congratulations.
I have a high enough grade that I would basically need to deeply offend my teacher on a personal level to not graduate.
Good to hear, man.
Dude, I think I'm making it out of here with a 4.0. It's wild.
Dude, nice.
Yeah. Nice. I think I'm making it out of my master's with a 4.0.
Awesome.
I've never had a grade like that. Like I was so freaking mediocre when I was in high school and getting my bachelor's.
I mean, there were more distractions too. Like, you know, actually living on school was detrimental to learning.
I no-lifed World of Warcraft. It affected my life.
It got you here.
It did.
Training for your job.
Did. Look at me now. Well, thanks everybody. Thanks for hanging. We'll see you Wednesday.
Maybe I won't.
And what?
Maybe I won't see you Wednesday.
I'll see you Wednesday.
Yeah.
For sure. If Kyle is a dad, as the 2x dad by then, it'll just be me, and we'll go Scholar Quest and have a good night.
Bye, everybody.
GG.